Alright, so first of all, I know this is a horrible way to come back to streaming after 4 months, but here we are. And oh wow, I got a notification for myself. But, alright, no intros, no loading screens, none of that. We're just gonna jump right into it. I'm amused, by the way, and this is Fate Grand Order. We're gonna be playing Low Stars. I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be clearing Camelot and hopefully Babylonia today. We're reading everything because I've read everything before, but that was ages ago. But basically, we're just trying to get to and finish LOSTBELT 1 before Imaginary Scramble comes out, so I can do that event. Let's just get into it. There's like there's no preamble. So first fight coming straight into it is going to be Lancelot. I've cleared like everything up into this point, Low Star as well. And I have videos for that, but I haven't done anything with them, and I might never do anything with them. But basically, we're starting on Lancelot here, and we're gonna see how far we can go before I stop streaming, I guess. Oh, holy shit. Hang on. Alright. Now remember, it is Low Stars and Welfare, so that explains why I have a level 101 Saber Lily here. She is technically a Welfare, even though she's a bit strange for a Welfare, because she's like a lot of different things, like how she has like the weird actual costumes, things like that, and how she's in gacha. She's technically in gacha, but she's in friend point gacha, so she's also kind of a Low Star as well. Don't ask why I have her level 101. That's it was a moment of weakness. But all right, let's try to set up this. I was thinking about setting up this Lancelot team off stream first before we went into this, so we could just start by like killing Lancelot. But no, I'll just do it now. So first of all, our main problem with Lancelot, ironically, is not Lancelot himself. It's gonna be the 3 security knights at the beginning. All sabers, all 70,000 HP, all kind of tough to kill. So we're going to lead with an Arash. Hopefully he can just kill them. Even though my Arash, no NP upgrade because we're not there in the story yet. It's 6 singularity and beyond. No attack foes because, you know what? Hang on. Alright, first order of business while we're prepping this team. Let's attack foe our Arash. Which one of these is attack? This one's attack, right? I hope I'm right. That'd be really... A little bit of backstory. I've played this game for 7 years. Obviously not on this account, but in JP. Is this attack? So I'm a little bit knowledgeable about this game. Okay, this is attack. Thank fuck. Well, knowledgeable as in, like, I've played a lot of this game. So I'm semi-qualified to be doing something like this. Alright. So, at the very least, our Arash is FO'd. Now, the weird pick of this is gonna be who we use as our main damage dealer. It's gonna be... And this is gonna be strange, but we're gonna be using Salome. Now, I absolutely love Salome, right? From like a design standpoint, as well as like a servant profile standpoint. So, as you can probably see, I scrolled past it. I leveled her 3rd skill to level 10 because I'm an insane person. And her 3rd skill is an absolute meme. Essentially, from 7 turns from the turn that you use it, it will charge your NP. At level 10, it charges the entirety of your party's NP to full. Which is like... It's interesting and completely fucking useless. But I leveled it to 10 because I love the idea of that skill. Alright, we're gonna get Arash on the front lines here, and I think we probably just give him Imaginary Element. We can NP as quickly as possible. Because I don't know if we're gonna be able to NP him otherwise. Yeah. We're bringing Tota here because my rules are that I can only bring low star servants, welfare servants, or story support servants. So we're bringing the story support servant Tota, because he can at least tank some damage from Lancelot. Lancelot, he targets the highest HP member of your party, and will deal. He deals the same. He deals half damage to archers because he's a saber. Even though his defensive matchups are changed in this, so he only takes extra damage from berserkers and avengers. Archers are still good just to tank some damage. George is here for a similar reason, just to tank some damage. With Innocent Blue, hopefully he tanks 2 turns worth of damage. So the first turn, we don't need to taunt him, because he'll just get hit since he's the highest HP member. Then the next 3 turns, we taunt him. So he essentially just saves us for 4 turns and hopefully an NP, which will be good. Now we need to bring people that benefit from Salome's full NP charge. So we don't bring... Wait, George. Actually, maybe we bring Battle of Camlin on George. I think we definitely bring Battle of Camlin on George. Battle of Camlin is just too good. Chainsaw of the Dead is pretty good on Salome because her NP gain is dog shit. Ideally, we want to NP on the turn before Salome's Salacious Dance triggers, and then NP again on the next turn over. What's so Dance of the Seven Veils triggers. Who else do we want? I'm tempted to put Boudica on. Boudica's just really good with the setup, kind of. Because with Boudica, she has, what does she have? She has Andros Protection, which is an arts card buff for 3 turns. I know we're just kind of getting into this, right? I'm like, I started the stream, what, 8 minutes ago, and I've already dropped, like, 15 servant profiles. That's how the stream is gonna go. That's how low star happens. We bring Boudica because with Andros Protection, she can give Salome an arts buff for her first NP, and then when NPs fill up the full, it works for her second NP as well, basically. And I actually think we put... Not Duke of Flames. What's the other one? Charge Up. We want Charge Up. We want one who wishes for salvation on Boudica here. Because if we manage to NP Boudica twice with this, the attack increase from the overcharge on her Chariot of Boudica will be like insane. Insanely helpful for us. Uriel is not good here. Uriel is good because of her massive damage to males, but without the super effective damage against sabers, which, because Lancelot's defensive type matchups are changed, she doesn't get. I don't think she's actually that good here. Honestly, I'm thinking of putting Spartacus on just to tank an NP, but I think that's int. I think that's very int. Maybe Mozart, actually. Yeah, Mozart gets us Protection of Muse on Salome's second NP, as well as the defense down from his Requiem for Death. Wait, no, we just bring Hans. Yeah, we just bring Hans. What am I talking about? We do this, actually. No, we do this. We bring Hans. I think this might be the setup. I think this might be our setup. All right. I mean, this is a pretty standard Salome team. At least from what I've been experiencing. Here are the mystic codes actually I'm unlocked, by the way. I'm tempted to bring Mages Association just because it makes things a lot more consistent. Yeah, okay. Because I don't doubt if we manage to survive, if we manage to keep Salome alive, I don't doubt that we're going to be able to kill Lancelot fairly easily. Because Lancelot doesn't actually have any defensive buffs beyond the defensive type matchup mix-up. And the reason I'm using Salome, or the reason I like Salome for Camelot, or I feel like I like Salome for Camelot, is the fact that Femme Fatale Dizer, NP, deals extra damage to lawful good servants. Wait, no, it's not that. It's her... Yeah, Bloodsoaked Silver. Silver Platter. And Lancelot is... Lancelot is... Where the fuck do I see his alignment? Lawful good, okay. He is lawful good. So we do a lot of extra damage against lawful good people. I'm just trying to think, do we want to start like this instead? No, we want to have... Boots comes in with 10... he gets hit once, that's fine. Yeah. The ideal scenario is that George comes in and is able to... We're able to have his taunt skill up for Lancelot's NP. Because Lancelot's normal attacks in this boss battle, they target the highest HP. But his NP targets anyone at random. This is fine. Arash has arrow construction. I don't know how much that fills right now, but hopefully it's good enough. The biggest problem is the timing of 7 Veils. Because with 7 Veils, okay, turn 1. If we use it on turn 1, and then let's say we've managed to fill Arash's NP. Actually, I'm gonna check how much his NP fill is. Hang on. Arash. FGO. I hate it how this game doesn't tell us the numbers. Okay, it's 20%. Oh, it's 20% level 1. Holy shit. Okay. So let's say we 7 Veils turn 1. We get Arash's NP on that same turn. Then on turn 2, we NP Arash. So turn 3, we're on Lancelot already. If turn 3, we're on Lancelot. So NP by turn 6. No, it's probably fine. You know what? I know that was a pretty quick prep phase. I don't have any of the math done. However, I think this is the team. All right, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. My audio might be scuffed right now, but I'm not too sure. I was doing some recording stuff on my microphone for an upcoming VTuber thing, but so my mic might be a bit scuffed, but yeah. All right. First battle back after 4 months in a game I've never streamed before. Let's make it happen. Wait, before anything else though, look at this is Salome fully Fode. Look how bad that. Oh wait, we need to choose a fucking different. A different. What's it called? You know what? We Black Grail, don't we? Oh, we surely Black Grail. Yeah, because Black Grail will ensure that Salome is below the HP threshold to be hit by Lancelot. This risks us dying first in the first round, but do it. Like It's apparent, but I am using high star CEs, at least. Because if you don't use high star CEs, the game becomes pretty difficult. I mean, I guess I could just use welfare CEs. Welfare CEs are also pretty good. Either way, it doesn't matter too much. No one is gonna be like, oh my god, he used low star CE. Anyways. We just started, right? I'm just worried. I'm worried that I've overlooked something, but it's probably fine. Do we need Battle of Camlin on? It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Okay. So this will all hinge on whether or not Arash can actually kill the first wave of Enforcer Knights. I believe in him dealing a significant amount of damage. I don't know if he'll kill. But we're gonna see. There's story to read before that, by the way. I will be reading all the story again, because just a reminder. Because even though I've read it all before, it's been too long and I've kind of forgotten. And I'll be reading it aloud. Master, I can see the shadows of multiple sphinxes beyond that particularly tall sand dune there. They are circling that area as if monitoring it, so the ruin we're looking for must be right in front of us. But the problem is what to do about them all. Taking on that many would be reckless. We'll have to find another way to enter, although it's easier said than done in this sandstorm. If only we had the doctor to back us up at a time like this. Foe. I have, I read everything till the final Singularity, and some of Epic of Remnants. I haven't read much of LOSTBELT, but that's my, like, my lore, knowledge. And how about this? We use Totus rice to feed them one by one. What an idea! You must be a genius, Sansang. Unfortunately, sphinxes only feed on spirits. The reason they attack humans is not for nutrition, but to be in accordance with the laws that govern them. I see. Despite appearances, they're actually herbivores, or rather solivores. No need to count calories. Lucky. That is lucky. Not that I ever count calories. Maybe I should. No, we won't get into dieting here. I'm very unqualified for that. A good meal knows no borders. I thought it was a pretty good idea, but give it up this time, Sansang. I can hear horses. Armed soldiers are headed this way. There's pressure. It must be a Knight of the Round Table. Stuck between a rock and a hard place, huh? Semiko. Oh, Semiko is my in-game name. I should change that to Amuse. What should we do? Semiko is my offline gamer tag. We must fight them. I'll lead the way on this one. That's great, but are you sure? You haven't forgotten what Arash said, have you? Of course not. I merely see it as his one and only misjudgment. As long as I have my spirit, I shall never fall. As long as I have my shining silver arm, Air Getlum. Sir Bedivere. Senpai, to let him fight a Knight of the Round Table would be... Of course, we'll avoid such a match. I've caught up to you. It's the third time I'm stirring up trouble with you. The first was when you were chased from the Holy City. The second was at the village of the Mountain People. Neither time was I granted my wish of facing the rebels' leader. But that all changes now. Lancelot, Raider Knight of the Round Table, I have come on the King's orders to take you all into custody. If you resist, I will show no mercy. Surrender or fight. Whatever your creed, I shall comply. Master, I have a feeling I know that person well. Oh my god, could it be the servant that fused with Marshu has a connection to Lancelot? I have no intention of surrendering. But before we fight, it's something I'd like to ask. Sir Lancelot, for what reasons are you serving the current king? Is this an illusion? What kind of sorcery is this? Bedivere, Sir Bedivere, is that you? Nonsense. Impossible. You would never. Hey, Semiko, were all the Knights of the Round Table like that? Just because Bedivere broke away from the Round Table, did you think they're overreacting? Maybe there's another reason. Even if I am an illusion, it does not change the reality of my question. Answer me, Sir Lancelot. Why did a knight like you choose to serve the Lion King? Sir Gawain believes the king no matter what, so Mordred said the mere act of opposing the king is sacrilege. Tristan asserted the king's commandments are merciful actions. How about you? Can you call that light, that folly of burning a village to the ground, King Arthur's job? All units, prepare for battle. We will be detaining the rebels. Lancelot, let us hear your answer. You are correct. I would not call that the king's work. I swore allegiance to the king of knights, not the Lion King. But that has nothing to do with my duty to capture you. Air your grievances in front of his majesty himself. That is, if Agravain even allows your presence. Yet you still fight, knowing all that. Very well. I have a lot of things to say to you. Say to you too. So Lancelot has drawn his sword. He's incredibly stubborn, I somehow get it. Yes, admitting the king is wrong, but still fighting. He needs a good preaching to. Semiko, we'll back up Betty. The way things are going, I have a feeling we can win this. Oh, I have a feeling we can win this as well. Alright, here we go. The team in action. Ideally, we get 3 art cards at the beginning that include Arash. The dream is a Salome Boudica Arash arts chain. Close. Alright. Let's get things rolling. What the fuck is this skill again? This is an invincibility, right? Yep, okay. We want a dance at the 7 veils up. Okay. Okay. So, it's now 7 turns. We have 7 turns to quote-unquote stall out. The question is, do we want to instantly... No, we probably don't. Let's do this. Oh, fuck. How am I going to fill Boudica's NP? Ah, it's probably fine. Okay. Now they hit Arash once. Wrong. That sucks. We don't like them doing the buffing because it means they might survive the Arash. This deck is good enough. Alright, if Arash crits here... Oh, he doesn't need to. Holy shit, the hit count. Dude! Okay, that's fine. That's less than fine. Okay, less than stellar beginnings. No, stellar. But, this is kind of unfortunate. I'm suddenly very unconfident that Arash can kill here. But we still have to do it. I don't know why I was so confident that he could kill. You know what? Fuck it. We do it. Dude, if this arts chain turned up turn 1, it would have been amazing. It's fine. We reshuffle our deck next turn so we can get it again instantly. Okay, big. Big damage. It's not a kill. We might end up having to taunt George, like, right here. Okay. That's a wipe. Hang on. Redo. This is RNG resetting. If you close the game and then use, like, a skill or something next turn, then I should have just used the NP fill turn 1 on someone. Alright, now I can manipulate the RNG. The problem with this is it's kind of difficult. Salome is so weak that she will just die if any of the Enforcement Knights hit her now. Alright, let's do this. It drops our consistency because now we can't choose who to use it on. See, it would be completely fine if we could just get past this. Because if we get past this, then we'll be able to to just have Salome not get hit by... Okay! Hang on. Okay, that's perfect. I think we have to taunt here. Which is a little bit of a problem. But it's probably fine. This is the real fight. If we can get to Lancelot, we can win. Alright. Heal up. Battle continuation. What do you want to do here? Probably still want to just farm NP. Oh, actually that's a bad decision. I blame our card distribution for that. Okay, we're still kind of fine. Ooh, that's not fine at all. I think this might be a wipe. It's so... Oh, I fucked up who I targeted last turn as well, but the most unfortunate part of this is that if I got Arash's NP upgrade before this, it would have been way easier. Alright, so Salome triggers Salacious down 6 turn, which we don't want, so that's a wipe. Alright, already we've been met with some problems. We've met with some problems. Arash cannot consistently clear the first wave of enemies. We could use Tota for it, but Tota won't kill himself. Tota won't kill himself. You know what? That probably means we just have to do this. We do this so that we can attack boost Arash. I'm not reading everything again. Alright. Oh boy. If we get the attack buff on Arash... Oh wow, we got a perfect thing here. Okay, we go like this. Do we want okay, we want to get both of them up, but which do we want to prioritize? Probably Salome. Don't hit Salome. That's... Okay, that's fine. Alright. So we slap this on and we see how this goes. Is essentially the plan right now. Let's guarantee that the middle one at least dies. Alright, how much damage does this do? I'm predicting like 68k? 15. Oh, wait. Oh! Oh, shit! Okay. That's good too. Just don't hit Salome. You bastard. You bastard! You bastard! What the fuck? Are you kidding me? What's that, a 12.5% chance of happening? That's insane. Because it's 50-50 3 times. What the fuck? Ooh. Oh, but now we know that Arash actually kills. Hang on, I'm gonna take my little sweater off. It's getting pretty warm down under, so... Alright. Let us... If it's gonna be like that, if Arash actually kills like that, we're pressing the skill to RNG reset. Let's do this. Because we don't mind stalling out this one Enforcement Knight a bit more. God, I actually can't believe that kills. Alright, just don't hit slow. Okay, okay. Okay, that's fine. It's like near perfect. Now we've put George in a position where he's going to be hit by Lancelot. Do we want to kill now or keep trying to build some more NP? It just probably doesn't matter. We want George to die before Salacious Dance goes off. So we probably just want to try to kill now. Can we even kill this turn? When I say these servants are like bad, I mean like, I don't know if Slim doesn't kill. Oh, Slim does kill. Okay, with the Buster first thing, she kills there. All right, cool. And now here comes the real challenge. Oh, yeah, right. He resists everything. Okay. So the first turn, he's gonna hit George twice and then hit Boudica once, right? So we have no risk on Salome here. Probably just want to build NP. Yeah. We'll save this heal. We don't need that heal for anyone right now. Okay. Here we go. How to put my money where my mouth is. I was saying how set we were when we hit Lancelot. Here we go. God, the NP gain leaves something to be desired. Okay. So now he hits Boudica once. Wait, no. Let's do this. That's a really good deck or hand we just got. I'm worried about the crits here. We can just RNG reset if it happens. If he does crit. 3 turns left for Salacious Dance. Alright. So on turn 8 it triggers, right? When we go into turn 8 it'll trigger. So on turn 7 is when we want to NP. 6 or 7 is when we want to NP. We want George to die on turn 6 or 7 as well. You know what? Just go for it. I don't know why I'm thinking so hard. I'm pretty sure no one dies here. Okay, Boudica. Don't crit. Okay. Does Salome die to... I'm just gonna make sure she doesn't die to Black Grail. Alright. And now this will trigger in 2 turns. Okay. So... we want George to die here. Yeah, okay. Here's the plan. We kill George off this turn. Yeah. We kill George off this turn. Let's give him a Brave Chain as his last hurrah. He will die here. Unless Lancelot decides to buff 2 times. Okay. I guess the Battle of Camlin was useless after all. Oh my god, he had another turn. Okay. We have Dance of the Seven Veils next turn. Meaning this turn, we can do this. Invulnerability, Blood-Soaked Silver Platter, Andras Protection, and on this turn, we go Salome. We go Salome Onesa ni Makase Nasai. And then we hit him with one of these. Okay. I think we win from here. Unless does Lancelot have a fill? That was big. Oh yep, no we win. GG. Ooh, okay. Now, we did Chariot of Boudica second there, so we could get overcharged for the next attack. Alright. That's GG. Ooh, that's beautiful. That's bloody beautiful. We get Marken Minds Lebens, Chariot of Boudica into Femme Fatale Visor. Easy. Alright. I fucking love Salome. Come on, show me the big damage numbers. Show me the big damage numbers with your 8,000 attack. Let's go! Oh my god, two turn NP setups just for 217,000 damage. Nice work. Alright. Hey, you know, what's it? We're 38 minutes in. I've done one fight. Hog. Hog. Alright. No good. It's because you had to say those weird things. No. That man is just too tough. I fucking beat him! I fucking beat him! I fucking beat him! What the fuck? This is nothing compared to Lord Arash's regret. Fofo. Master, we must retreat. It's frustrating beyond belief, but we can't fight any longer. Is it that painful for you? No. Even I've never wanted to win so badly. Give it up. This is Ozymandias' desert. No mountain people will come to your aid. Fleeing to the desert came back around on you. We can speak of it as we return. What are you doing, you scoundrels? Do you wreak havoc even knowing that this is the Sun King's most cherished land? It's Nitocris, baby! Woo! Poggy! Nitocris! What? What's going on? Alright. I'm not scared of any fights until Sun God. Or Lion King, sorry. Till the Lion King fight. And then no fights until the Yushiwaka fight in Babylonia. So, we should just be able to rush through these. Let's bring... Actually, I haven't done my daily friendship roll. The daily friend rolls are actually important for me because I'm playing low star. If you're wondering why I don't have any quartz, it's because I just roll for fun and for CEs. Even though I'm low star. So like, I have a few 5 stars just sitting around on my second archive at level 1. So I'm not gonna use them. Swing sounds on. I'm saying. Pretty standard mission coming up. I mean, even though some of like the quote-unquote standard missions in this are pretty hard. Wait, is this a Nitocris fight? No way, right? Do I even have a single target? I think I have a single target rider trained up. I don't. Okay. What do I even have trained up? Spring fucking Lubu. Why not? Lubu, give him this. Sure. Actually, let's give you this. I should probably fuse those. You take the arts one. And everyone in the back line. Do that. Why not? that you know what? That's probably fine. Alright. Done it. My name is Nidocris. I am the pharaoh who has been assigned this Atlas Institute by the Sun King. Fear me, worship me. If you do, I shall at least spare your lives. Or to put it bluntly, leave or surrender. As you can see, I am very powerful. Giant Nidocris. Oh wow, it's a Tathagata class heroic spirit. I mean, look, she's big. Really big. I don't think we can beat her. Let's run, Semiko. I gotta change my name. Sir Lancelot. His Majesty the Lion King told us that 14,000 years ago in the desert, there lived a giant of destruction. Could this be that giant? Idiots, take a good look. It is an illusion of magecraft. She is not actually here. She is just controlling it remotely. Focus on making sure the formation does not fail. Now's our chance! Yes, everyone, to the other side of the sand dune. Charge into the Sphinx herd. Oh, we can ignore that giant? Really? Okay. Shesha, strange lady. This is no time for manners. Quit blabbering and run. Seriously, you're so much work. Don't let them get away. Follow them. I'm getting an ominous feeling about what lies ahead. Ah, Sir Lancelot, it's a Sphinx. Up ahead is a Sphinx nest. Before we can go after the rebels, we'll be in danger. Do not panic. All units, square formation. We will annihilate the Sphinx first. The Sphinxes first. Goo. They aren't going to let us go either. Semiko, let's crush them to bits. Yes, I hate to disappoint the queen, but we can't hesitate here. Okay. What if I just played all of this in normal speed instead of double speed? Anyone do that? Anyone actually play Fate in normal speed? I think I did it for a bit when I started out. But... It's fucking hell, was that Lubu? Jesus! Someone tell this guy to chill out. Alright. I probably shouldn't have given him imaginary element. Oh wait, no, he's empty gain is alright. I probably shouldn't have given him imaginary element, and I should have just ran frontline Hans. Hey, you're gonna die, bro. I forgot about the fucking attack buff chance now. Holy shit. Pray for the crit. Crit! Damn it. Kills anyways. Yeah, these non-boss encounters, I'm just gonna be playing pretty fast and loose just to get through them. Whatever. They haven't added rainbow chains in NA. So sad. Alright. More golems. Surely Boudica crits and then kills. Crit. Let's go! I believe in the 50-50. Ah! Alright, we heal Lubu. Lubu is our most important fighter right now. This is kind of a shit card distribution. We'll go Arts Chain though. Oh, it kills because of the defense down. Nice. Now you only get... Oh, don't do it. Like, fuck. Holy shit. Honestly, I think this does more damage. No, this? Yeah, this probably does more damage. His berserkers only deal 1.5 times damage to other berserkers, whilst everyone else does 2 times damage to berserkers. Okay, it's a big sphinx. That's a lot of HP. Oh! Wait, the gods have descended upon us to give us the chain. The God Force chain. I don't think I've even NP'd Lubu with the new animation updates yet. That's okay. Jeez. That's kind of cool. I don't know if we win this. I'm sure we do, right? There's no way we lose this. Don't hit Lubu. Let's go. Actually, I think Lubu's our worst teammate right now. he's overstayed his welcome already by just killing there. Alright. But we can just keep him alive. We go for this. Okay. Okay, buddy. Let's just use charisma. Oh my god, it hit Lubu. And let's do this. I'm down for a charity Boudica. The only problem is if we get hit by the NP, we're kind of screwed. No, Lubu! What was the chariot of Boudica for? What was it even all for? Alright, Georges is in. Got a bit more fight left in it. Yeah, this is the problem. Because I don't have any good, like, single target units against casters. I should just train my Ushiwaka or my Mandrakato, honestly. I wanted to use Mandrakato over Yushi because, like, at this point, everyone's used Yushi, right? Everybody and their mom has used Yushi. Let's taunt. You know what? Just fucking Buster it up, man. Buster arts it up. Wow, that's no damage. Alright. This chop doesn't affect, right? I mean, may as well try since he's about to die anyways. Okay. Oh, I didn't even use Boudica's arts buff. She might die here. Oh, actually, it's a 3-turn one. Let's press it. Because the Sphinx's NP is AoE. Okay, big star gain, boys. Big star gain. 21. Yikes. Honestly, we're still kind of chilling. On yourself, probably? Oh, actually, I should have put it on Boudica. I'm gonna think of it. Boudica might have benefited from that more. I don't know. Did she crit here? Okay, nah. Okay, then you crit. Ah, damn it. All right, we have one more turn of Andrus' Blessing. 9. Awesome. Alright, I think that's a win. It's tough, man. Even the non-bosses are tough. Nice. He dies of curse. He doesn't! Curse doesn't kill. That curse just did 8 damage. Holy shit. Okay. We've intercepted the Sphinxes. Senpai, how should we proceed from ARG? Fo? Hey, did Marsh suddenly disappear just now? As if she fell into a... Whoa! Fo? Is this... Yes, it is. It's a pitfall trap. Whoa! Ouch. My butt. Yo. Is everyone here? I heard 5 thuds. Roll call. Semiko, present. A graceful landing, if I do say so myself. Bedivere, present. Prajnaparamithayam karyam karamano vyavaklakyati. Yes. Xiansang, Sanzang, right here. We fell pretty far, but I didn't think there'd be that much oxygen down here. Whoa. Excellent. Looks like everyone was able to escape. Glad no one was hurt. I'll turn on the lights then. You may feel a bit dizzy, but that's part of the charm. There's a 6th person? You didn't fall down here with the... Oh my god. Hello there, everyone, and welcome to the wondrous mysteries of the Atlas Institute. I'm Sherlock Holmes, the world's best detective. It's only consulting detective. As a representative of those who shed light on a problem, I'm here to guide you all to the truth. I hold all the pieces of the puzzle. Oh my god, it's Sherlock Holmes, who won't be released as a servant for another 2 years. When this was released, anyway. I'm hoping by reading everything vocally, I can actually remember what the story is like. My Kid Gil. My my room is set to random, so I don't actually have Kid Gil set as my favorite. Disclaimer. 66 days. I've logged in for 66 days. Let's go. What is this? This isn't a quartz. Is that the Grail? Did we get the Grail here? Let's just bring Sanzang again. Oh shit. It's time. We can use welfares, baby! Let's just fucking go for it. Excuse me. Let's just fucking go for it, man. Should drink some water. Alright, hang on. You must be Mr. Amuse, and she is Miss Kirillite. She is the servant Xuanzang Sanzang. He is the servant Tawara Tota. And that hello hide. That is well surprised that none of the round tables is among you. Wonderful to meet you, Sir Bedivere. As we share our homeland, it's hard not to feel a certain familiarity with you already. How did you know everyone's true name? Why, elementary, my dear friend. There it is, that famous sign of his. This man is the real Mr. Holmes. You and I have already made contact. Before we met face to face, we met through information. Through information? In London, you managed to safely acquire the information I left at the Majors Association, right? It was just paperwork, but it must have been worth £1,000 to you at the time. I gathered only the necessary information and arranged so it'd be easy to read. What information was it? Was it who the big three were? It's been too long since I read London. I've taken like a fucking huge break from Fate. At that point, you must have accepted me as a collaborator in the shadows. Now that you mention it... Yes, he said someone had organized the information before he looked it up. That was your doing, Mr. Holmes. Yes, and had I made it too easy to understand, Makuri would have noticed. Mercury. Isn't that the Marto family? Who the... Hang on. Who was in London? Was Zokin in London? Who the fuck was the antagonist of London? FGO London. Mercury? Was Zokin in London? Huh. I completely forgot about that. I arranged it so that it would only make sense when a wise person with a true purpose searched for it. You needed to know that you needed to know it in order to solve this murder case and not just be a passive bystander. Murder case? Yes, it's a murder case, and one on a scale I've never experienced before. The complete murder of the primates by means of the incineration of humanity. Yes, indeed, a mythological murder case. Obviously, I'd peer. Amuse, Lady Marsh? Mash? Lady Marshu? I hate to interrupt, but who is he? Holmes. I don't remember a knight by that name. How sad. It's true that I never attained knighthood. The person who recorded my efforts, however, did. The person who recorded your achievements was a knight? Milady? Yes, Sir Bedivere. Mr. Holmes is the most famous detective in the world. His class is probably Caster, right? He is one of the true forefathers of all detectives. Oh, if only the Monitor was alive. The Doctor would have been overjoyed. And I am especially moved as well. Sherlock Holmes was real. In other words, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's novels were biographies by Dr. Watson. Watson's side job. If it makes an innocent girl so openly happy, then our efforts was well worth it. But, Miss Carolite, my true identity, my essence, is slightly different from what you may think. Instead, but that is not the purpose of our gathering here today. I cannot yet accept your case, Mr. Amuse. Oh, you can't? Mr. Holmes, you'd appeared in person without even a disguise, so I assumed... Haha, what a good fan. You're very aware of my personality. Yeah, I would very much like to cooperate too, but there's a case I must solve first. So Babbage asked me to do so. He only had a little bit of reason left in him, just a speck. But it was like a glittering star. It is in exchange for that. Till that case is closed, I cannot make ties with Chaldea. Chaldea. I always called it Chaldea when I played JP. But then, like, when it came to English, everyone was like, Chaldea. And even in the Japanese, people called it, Karudia. I don't know why I called it Chaldea. It's probably because I'm uncultured. But that is not a vital problem. I'll leave the battle to you, heroes. I am a detective. I have no interest in justice or honor. I just solve mysteries. That is my duty. It's exactly the Holmes I had imagined. In other words, he just beat us to the punch? Yes, that's exactly it. Although I did activate the pitfall and invite you all. You'll help Amuse, but won't join us. Is that right? Yes, I came to this institute in search of knowledge. The old man of the mountain must have talked about needing to know everything, right? In that case, you should head for the central area of this institute. I, too, have business there. It is far from here, about half a mile on the ground. The path twists and folds over itself much like a labyrinth. I'll show you the way there, and you'll eliminate the traps with your strength. It's quite the efficient collaboration. Now, let's hurry up. Let's hurry. Infinite knowledge awaits us. I need to get some water, man. Get some tea. We seem to have ended up teaming up with Mr. Holmes. Are you sure about this, Amuse? Let's trust the detective. Fo. I see. I suppose I've never really been good with people like him. He reminds me of Merlin. Master, a magical energy response. Something's coming. It's the same as in London. It's an autonomous magical familiar. It seems the defense mechanism is still active. I'll try to wait for your arrival. My existence is currently in flux. There's no way I could fight. I'm counting on your success. Okay. We win these. We so win these. And I load. Ugh. Holy heck. Excuse me. Dokuyuki. Doriade.
少しばかり誇張して書いてやる。よし。前のふざけてるの？
今日。
どこを見ている？消えて触れられると思ったか。
That means is the final boss a gazer? I'm smelling a gazer. Nice NP charge. Dude, Yume Rin is kind of disgusting. Yume Rin is being like straight up just stronger Tamamo Lancer is such a disservice. Don't crit. Okay. Such a disservice to Tamamo Lancer, man. Pretty sad. I'm definitely smelling a gazer. We NP here. I'm pretty sure she just filled it before the next time we need it anyways. Especially with her first skill. We're not near water or in the sun, but... 7 kill! Oh my god. 190! It was a fucking... It was the damage roll. I got cucked by the damage roll. Holy shit. I hate that. Oh my god, how did she feel so much just from arts cards? That's insane. Oh, so from quick cards, that's actually so nutty. You see, it's characters like Yume Rin that make me wanna not use welfares. No. JK. The only justification internally I have for not using welfares is, technically speaking, people might not have access to them, right? Like, people might not have access to Yume Rin because they missed the summer event. So like, doing a low star run isn't exactly representative of like something everyone can do if you use low stars. Just something I think about sometimes. But welfares are fun, and the upcoming Da Vinci Ruler Da Vinci is like so nice. So good as a rainbow support. After the kill! Don't hit Yume Rin! You busted! Don't hit her again. Okay. Yeah, that looks good to me. Jeez, the overcharge. Just buff up before the boss. I guess we kind of wasted turn of buffs, but it's whatever. Oh, it's not a gazer. Okay, time to win. That's all we need. Honestly, we didn't even need some of those buffs. Oh, I could have just NP'd instead of buffing for the same time. Holy shit, that damage. Dude, think about the setup we had to do with Salome to reach that damage. Ah! I love Salome. She is such a bad character. What's the Atlas Institute, you ask? An excellent question, Mr. Amuse. It is an institute of alchemists built in the Atlas Mountains of Egypt. It's also known as the Titan's... Oh, excuse me. Titan's Pit. It's one of 3 branches of the Mages Association dealing with the accumulation and measurement. Their alchemy is not at all like alchemy as you may know it. The kind that I can't fucking read. Became mainstream in the Middle Ages. They are the progenitors of magecraft, focused on investigating the principles of the world. While they are certainly mages, I understand that their magical circuits are rather paltry. Consequently, they do not rely on magical energy to learn the mysteries of the world, instead using a great number of tools. Here are a great number of tools, Holmes. Ayy! In a way, these tools evolved similarly to scientific progress. They treated pseudo-spiritrons, souls, as energy that could be observed and manipulated. This led to homunculi, life forms that possess magical circuits. We have no need to become the strongest. We simply have to create the strongest tool. That was their motto. True to their words, they created many weapons. In the world of magecraft, they are called the 7 Taboos. The Atlas Institute created 7 weapons capable of destroying the world. Realizing that they had reached their limits, they sealed them away. There are still many theories about why they decided to build such weapons in the first place. The director of the Atlas Institute was given the title Atlasia. I saw a wall plate on the way here. It said Zepia Etnam Atlasia. He was likely the last director. There seems to have been a successor designated. The name wasn't recorded. The directors of this institute would always go mad, and as a result, they created forbidden weapons that would destroy the world. It's also possible that they would try to prevent the destruction of the world, fail in the progress, and then go mad as a result. Regardless, this place is a storehouse of mystic codes, unparalleled anywhere else on Earth. Although in reality, it's more like a disposal site. The alchemists of this institute would constantly invent things. These were treated as failed creations, and a mountain of terrible weapons accumulated. We're headed to the center of that. What do you think? Did you understand my summary of the Atlas Institute? Why is it called the Titan's Pit? Do you know the Titan who held up the world in Greek mythology? His name was Atlas. The name may have been influenced by his story. I've also heard that it was called the Atlas Institute because it's in the Atlas Mountains. A simple reason for naming it so. The origin of alchemy at the Atlas Institute is tied with the progenitor of magecraft in Egyptian mythology, goddess Isis. That connection may be why the Institute appeared in the territory of Egypt in this singularity. They fled on the ground to study magecraft. I wonder I had never heard of this group of mages. However, I don't see any students. Did the Atlas Institute fall to ruin prior to this time? No, as far as I've been able to deduce, the Atlas Institute was active from the BC era up to 2018 AD. If there aren't any people here, then... No, I shouldn't speak based on assumptions. We'll know for certain when we reach the center. An underground academy filled with mysteries. A research facility created with unknown technologies. Is its true identity an ideal shelter? Or merely an enormous tomb? Let us hold hope in our hearts and press forward to see the truth. Okay. You guys get all that? Because I... kind of got all that. Okay, let's bring your boy Romulus. Let's bring your boy Leonidas. That's the squad. That's the... What's it called? Lancer squad, that's what it is. That's what their class is. Oh, you know what? We do this. This is probably fine to keep on you. Okay. Still, the layout of this place is rather complicated. It's more of a maze than an academic institute. The path splits in two as we descend, but if you look behind you, it's actually three. It's built like an optical illusion. It's so... Indeed, it's built to confuse those trying to leave. Entering is simple, but exiting is forbidden. It's not like it's to protect against theft. That would be the opposite, right? So why did built it this way? Thanks, Mashu. Because they were more fearful of people leaving than entering. The Atlas Institute was a group of geniuses. They immersed themselves in various research, in their own independent workshops. There were no taboos here. One would not be rebuked for creating any weapon, no matter how inhumane. However, there was one condition. What was created here could never be brought outside. That was the great principle of the Atlas Institute. For over 2,000 years, they stubbornly kept to this rule. An exception would be the 7 contracts created when the Institute was established. The Atlas Institute promised to cooperate with only those holding these special contracts. I'm sure this agreement caused headaches for generations of directors. The contracts arbitrarily made by their ancestors, after all. They had recovered 4 of the contracts by 2000 AD. The whereabouts of the other 3 remain unknown. Oh, sorry to stop so abruptly, but there are more defense mechanisms. I expect you can handle them. Okay, Sherlock. Okay, Sherlock. I need to get myself some coffee. That's what I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling some coffee. My Hakos Bells branded coffee mug. Ugh. Oh, my Hakos Bells coffee mug is currently filled with herbal tea right now. I should go drink that instead. What do we do here? Just fucking break through. Look at all bust the cards. Roma! I chose Romulus as my my AoE Lancer of choice. I very much enjoy Romulus gaming. Speaking of which, Romaka. Robus! Fucking love Romulus so much. I swear he's a berserker. Yeah, we do this, probably. It should be pretty easy. When they only have one type of enemy. Pretty clean cut that you're gonna win. No crit! What the fuck? That's a low roll. If you don't kill, it's always a low roll. Because there's more chance of it not being the max amount of damage you can deal. Technically. Alright, this kills. And this also kills. Yeah, let's go. Oh, this is a target. Oh. Do you feel like... Oh, kind of. Get hit. I should have used the font. I don't know why I didn't. Ah. Well, hot ever. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Low roll, low roll, low roll, low roll, low roll. Sawarana. Eee, that's a W.
お前がやりなさいよ。
Oh.
イマジナリーコウ様展開完了。
Do I have to crit to kill?
幸せ者でございます。
Probably not.
どこを見ている。消えて
Oh
触れられ
shit.
ると思ったか。
Oh shit. Wait, this kills.
もう死んでいる。
Excellent. Not for like any risk of losing, it's just killing quicker is cooler. Mr. Amuse, having watched 2 of your battles, may I comment on your leadership? No, no! No! Anyway, Mr. Amuse, to be honest, I'm quite surprised. Your fighting abilities are unbelievable, but they're still only secondary to something else. The root of your strength lies in the style of your contracts. I'm sure there's no precedent in history of a master with connections to so many servants. An even more shocking aspect is the length of time that this has continued. Normally, servants are only summoned temporarily, and only for a particular battle. Perpetual contracts like your own are unthinkable. But it doesn't seem like you have any particular secrets, Mr. Amuse. In other words... By the way, Miss Carolite, it appears you still don't have full control of your noble phantasm. Why is that? Is it something beyond your means? You changed the subject? Yes, I still don't know the true name of the horric spirit who transferred this power to me. It's not it. The true name isn't a big issue. You simply erred in which foot to set forth on. But be at ease. You will have the solution soon. Give me the information. There's nothing I can't uncover. No, that was rude of me. That sounded like bragging. Yeah, it did. There's some things that even I don't know. Right now, we're fighting with another mystery. The true identity of the King of Mages. The culprit behind the incineration of humanity. I have almost no information about him. Every corner of time has its tracks. But none of these seem to tie to King Solomon. If someone had seen the King of Mages firsthand, I could have asked if there was a resemblance to Solomon. But of course, there wouldn't be such a convenient witness. I have no choice but to continue inferring from information. We've seen the King of Mages. You are such a vital witness? Then please, tell me everything. What did he look like? His voice, his magical lineage. And most importantly, what are your impressions, having directly met him? Any discomfort? Anything out of place? A sense of discomfort would be the most important key. I have to remember, no matter how trivial it may seem. Was there anything strange about the King of Mages? Now that I think about it... Is there something wrong? Something seemed to be missing. So, for a human who had never seen the King of Mages before to say such a thing, he must have made an oversight. Trivial though it may be. An oversight that, though unintentional, was enough to arouse suspicion. Miss Carolite, I'm sorry, but could you draw a sketch as we walk? I'd like a picture of the King of Mages you saw. Normally, you'd be cursed for even making an attempt, but here in Atlas, they likely have perfect measures against outside curses. No harm would come to you. I understand. I'm no artist, but I'll try to draw what we saw. And may I also ask something, Mr. Holmes? I didn't sense any sort of discomfort like Master did, but... what the King of Mages said, how he acted, it wasn't consistent. That was what seemed out of place to me. He was sometimes violent, sometimes calm, even totally indifferent towards us at times. The changes all seemed abrupt to me. Tell me in more detail. What kind of conversations did you have with him? I can't remember. I see. Thank you, Miss Carolite. That was very useful information. Enough to inch a little closer to the true identity of the King of Mages. You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. Guessing from your conversation, the King of Mages is akin to a mirror. A mirror? Correct. A mirror reflects those standing before it. A mirror that shows the nature of the person speaking to it. someone vulgar speaks, he answers just as rudely. While if someone wise speaks, he answers with equal earnestness. He responds to the cruel with cruelty and to the calm with benevolence. It's not that he lacks his own sense of self, or that he has multiple personality disorder. It's just not confined to one single alignment. No, it's the exact opposite, in fact. That's his nature. I see. Mordred was crude, sir. But he said he isn't interested in us. Hang on, I'm putting my sweater back on. Even though it's getting hot down under. It's still kind of cool. Alright, we read this, and then I go get myself my cup of herbal tea, because I am dehydrated. I don't think anybody who was present thought that way. That's exactly it. That's the part I find frightening, Miss Caroline. No interest in humans. That is the truth, the King of Mages. As proof, he has already destroyed humanity. He's unlike the Lion King who seeks to destroy this era. He has already won, which is precisely why he has shown his true form. Of course, he would have no interest in us, because he has already moved on to his next project. For example, suppose that there's a desk here with a project labeled Incineration of Humanity sitting on top of it. He finished that project long ago. Now he's at a different desk, ready to start anew. Normally that would be the end. Humanity wouldn't even have the option of fighting against him. However, a miracle occurred. Goes without saying that that miracle was Chaldea. Although it's simply a minuscule space remaining at the now uninhabited desk. To the King of Mages, incinerating humanity is already a finished project. You're saying that's why he has no interest in us? Yes, to be precise, it's because he's occupied with his next task. What frightens me is the true nature of that next task. Listen well. You can say that this case was the perfect crime. Nobody could prevent the plot from occurring. We're completely defeated, unable to even make a move. A detective works after an incident occurs. After there are already victims. Even if I deduce the truth behind the incident, I don't have the power to undo what has taken place. But you do, Mr. Amuse. You have that power. The King of Mages doesn't believe so, which is your one and only chance to overcome that demon's crimes. I think my mic's been too quiet this entire stream, but we roll with it. Okay, I'm gonna get myself a drink of stuff. Whoa! Ooh! Bourbon. Yay! Herbal tea acquired. Fainting prevented. Avatar. Revisible. Wait. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, it's gaming time. Rejoice, everyone! We're nearly at the center. Many answers await us ahead. The old man of the mountain sent you here for two reasons. The first relates to the singularity. To gain knowledge about the Lion King's objectives and his sacred lance. The second relates to all 7 singularities. In other words, a part of the mystery behind the incineration of humanity. I'm prepared to answer both of these. However, before that... A battle! Of course there'd be one! No, I have a warning. Well, more like a declaration. The greatest reason why I appeared before you is that the peering eyes of Chaldea cannot reach you here. Let me tell you in advance. I do not trust Dr. Roman. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Fuck off with this Sherlock guy. Doesn't trust Dr. Roman. I don't trust you then.
ナンパこれがナンパってやつね
Okay. Real quick chain.
上からくるくるしてみようとした
Dude, Romulus is so fucking tall. Look at him. Holy shit, dude. What a lad. Oh my god, my nose is so itchy. You know when you just have like constant ambient itch on your nose? What is that? It's so fucking annoying. Oh, I just realized it's one of these battles. Honestly, I should just give Romulus an imaginary element. I should have just given him an imaginary element for this fight. No Silver Gunner video coming out. I should turn off my notifications. Oh well. Kill. Cool. Kill. Okay. I have an NP we can use. Oh, you know what? They gave us the perfect opportunity to use it, so we're gonna... Fuck it, you know what? We'll go all the way. None of my skills are that leveled up, which is like one of the main problems right now. I need to level up my skills. But I just don't grind this game. I'm like kind of a super casual now. Nice. Jeez, getting the 50 crit stars is hard. Okay, now what? It's fucking Roma time. Crit. Let's go. Crit. Damn it. Didn't kill. I should have fucking... I have a buster buff! God, Leonidas has a buster buff. I literally trained him because he's a buster buff. Oh my god. I'm stupid. I'm a stupid poopy head. Okay, let's see what Sherlock has to say about Roman. Sheesh! How has no one seen this? Is this is the heart of the Atlas Institute? We're underground, but there's a sky, Master. This place is the size of a city. I can't believe they were able to build such a vast structure here. It sure looks like an academic institute, alright. They have everything necessary for humans to live their lives. This would help their students keep sound minds, even if the sky was artificial. That obelisk in the center is the Atlas Institute's greatest recording medium. A pseudo-spirotron calculation engine dubbed Tri-Hermes. Trismegistus in Chaldea was based off it. Now that you mention it, its construction. That's right, it looks just like the Chaldea's command room. Although, most of it is buried in sand now. Now then, we've already acquired the access rights. Normally we would just ask the staff, but as you can see, this place is completely uninhabited. I feel a little sorry, but we'll just have to use it without their permission. Yes, but I wonder why the staff aren't present. Maybe buried in sand, but all the equipment seems to be operating like normal. The answer is obvious. This is Atlas in 2018. In other words, the one from your time period. Atlas from our time? Now that you mention it, Da Vinci said something like that. Something about how in Egyptian territory, there's a foreign object from yet another era. Must be this. I believe so. The mages may have been incinerated, but the Atlas Institute itself didn't vanish. Now, let's get to the main issue. Tri-Hermes contains recordings of all events. Since we aren't alchemists of Atlas, we wouldn't understand everything it contains, but the simple truth, we should be able to understand the results. Although it would be like looking at the mathematical equation solution. Peeping isn't a good hobby, you know. Ha ha ha! That's not what I'm doing. I'm only interested in the honest truth. I would never do anything so shady. The only thing that excites me is the truth itself, not personal lives. Now, try Hermes, soaring bird of the underworld. Answer my question. Tell us of a certain incident, erased from all records and descriptions. The Holy Grail War that occurred in Japan in 2004. The Holy Grail War? Don't tell me you mean Singularity X. Well, the director did talk of a Holy Grail War held in Singularity X, but are you saying that's the truth behind the incineration of humanity? The true origin? No, it's not the origin, but it is an important factor. The Holy Grail War. That is a grand ritual where heroic spirits are summoned to fight, in which the last surviving mage and servant standing obtain the Holy Grail. You already know that much, right, Mr. Amuse? Very well. That ritual did indeed take place in 2004, located in a certain city of Japan. I checked the records of this war. However, I couldn't figure out what happened during its course, or how it concluded. The only traceable data was from when the Holy Grail War started. The identities of the 7 mages who sought the Holy Grail. Among those 7 who participated, one of them was related to someone you know. But to be precise, the daughter of that person. The previous director of Chaldea? That is a mistranslation, whatever this is. That's right. The father of Olga Mary Animasphere, the late director of Chaldea. As a lord of the Clock Tower, he secretly headed to that regional city of Japan and participated in that bloody ritual. His name was... An answer already. It's a little sad that it doesn't make sounds while in operation. However, I'm glad to see it backs up my hypothesis. This resolves one of my questions. The winner of the 2004 Holy Grail War in Japan was Marisbury Animasphere. Hermes recorded that he killed 6 other mages and obtained the omnipotent wish granter known as the Holy Grail. Sheesh! He obtained the Holy Grail? And that's before the incineration of humanity. Before the race shift was carried out? Correct. Records indicate Marisbury brought his assistant along to the Holy Grail War. And that having been given special exemption the following year, that assistant was then invited to join the staff of Chaldea. He became the top of the medical division in his early 20s. So special is the word for it. I'd hesitate to call him a normal person. The top of the medical division. Do you mean Romani Ackerman? Dr. Roman, you knew the former director before coming to Chaldea? Chaldea? Yes, and it gets stranger. The personal history of the man named Romani Ackerman is unknown. I couldn't find anything about him in records from before the Holy Grail War. I might figure it out if I keep using Hermes, but we don't have the time to salvage data about a single person out of the billions of personal data files updated yearly. That's the reason why I don't trust Dr. Roman. It's no mistake that he's human and not a mage, but he's hiding something. Something extraordinarily close to the truth. Can I ask something? I shouldn't just butt in because I'm tired of being quiet, but this Marisbury guy obtained the Holy Grail, right? What did he wish for? Who knows? Unfortunately, Hermes doesn't record personal wishes. The only things recorded are results. According to Hermes, Marisbury went on to become a great mage. The clock tower, Chaldea, and the atmosphere family's theories were mostly disregarded. However, that assessment was overturned after repeated successes. The establishment of the heroic spirit summoning system. Experiments that made it possible to not just observe the future, but also use ray shifts to intervene in other time periods. Chaldea was nothing more than an observatory in 2004, but then gained vast amounts of equipment, like any other research facility. It's safe to assume that Marisbury wished for fortune. He had no reason to wish for the incineration of humanity. Reading the documents, he comes off as a man of good sense. His desire was ordinary, his envy was ordinary, and his love of happiness was ordinary. That's the type of man he was. In that case, he was either used by a third party, or he stepped into a minefield of destruction without even noticing it himself. Huh. Damn, they be dropping hints about Romani Ackerman this early on. We're still 2 singularities away. A third party? Like Professor Lev? Lev Liner was appointed to Chaldea at the turn of the century. It coincides with the time when the technology to construct the observation lens Sheba was provided to Chaldea. Lev Liner was working under the King of Mages. I have no doubt about that. To be honest, this causes me the biggest headache. Chaldea caught the eye of Lev, and he infiltrated it. In that case, there must have been some issues in Chaldea before the Holy Grail War of 2004. That war was just a way for Marisbury to obtain capital. The possibility that it wasn't related to the incineration of humanity. With that in mind, I don't want to say this, but it would mean this about Romani Ackerman. We don't know what he was doing, but he had no connection to the incident. A simple nuisance, a mystery. Someone who doesn't really matter at all. That's the conclusion that I can draw. What's that supposed to mean? That's ridiculous. Sounds just like Roman. Yes, that's the Doctor in a nutshell. Personally, I still see him as an important person of interest. You shouldn't tell him anything that you heard here. You can't trust him until his secrets are clear. At the very least, Romani Ackerman knows the conclusion of the Holy Grail War and never told you. I'm excited. I pretty much I've forgotten how the final singularity resolves and like what everyone's motives and stuff. So now that wraps up the facts that I wanted to know. Next is your turn. But before that, as I searched through the records of Chaldea, I've had an answer for you, Miss Carolite. I'm sorry if this seems like it's just being tacked on. But do you mind if we speak about it? An answer for me? Oh, do you mean what we talked about on the way here? But the true name of the heroic spirit who transferred their powers to me? Exactly. I came to the conclusion already. I had no clear proof, so I spoke ambiguously. But now, I can tell it to you as fact. Are you prepared to hear this, Miss Carolite? Let's go! We're gonna get the best version of the Marshu servant. who we are using, she counts as low star / welfare. Wait a minute. That's something for Lady Mashu to discover for herself. We shouldn't be the ones. No, I must speak my mind. I'm sure everyone has already realized it anyway. Only fools would continue to avert their eyes from the truth. Are you saying that Miss Kira Knight is a fool? I say no. No, Sir Benevere. Besides, what are you so fearful of? That knowing her true name wouldn't change anything? That it wouldn't help her develop her noble phantasm? I declare that as an unnecessary concern. Because Marsh Kiralight's spirit is already complete. Her fears don't depend on whether or not she possesses a noble phantasm. Also, even if her noble phantasm fails to develop, she'll never stop standing up for her beliefs. For the sake of what she believes in, she'll muster her courage and fight to the very end. Apologies, I unashamedly flew into a rage. Anyway, do you mind if I speak openly now? This fate was bestowed upon you. The name of the horric spirit who saved your life. Master, is this really okay? It's fine, although Roman's not here. Okay. Well, I wished it was something a little more special. Please tell me, Mr. Holmes, my true name, the real name of this shield. Very well. And I should tell you everything, like a true detective would. First off, how did Chaldea stabilize the heroic spirit summons? By being in possession of something that gathers heroic spirits. A seat where many heroes once gathered. A rite of vows called the Round Table. Chaldea processed that relic, using it as a catalyst for summons, and buried it in the body of a fused being. I'm sure you can understand this, Mr. Amuse. That while the weapon she carries looks like a shield, that's not what it actually is. But the first servant you contracted with is actually the groundwork for gathering many heroic spirits. Pod is literally a round shield. Yes, that's something of a pun. Something to applaud the Chaldea engineers for. The core of a holy round shield is the round table itself. Now listen well, Miss Kiralight. The second heroic spirit summoned when you were young. The only successful result of Chaldea's heroic spirit fusion experiment. The hero who lamented the inhumane experiments of Chaldea stayed in the present world to preserve your life. The one who entrusted everything during the Chaldea bombing incident. That heroic spirit's name was Galahad. One of the Knights of the Round Table. A holy knight who alone succeeded in the search for the Holy Grail. Galahad of the Knights of the Round Table. Mashu? Yes, I suddenly felt weak at the knees. I just had to sit down. But it wasn't painful or even surprising. I was just happy. I finally know the name of the person who believed in us and helped us back then. I feel so happy right now. I wonder if I fought well enough to not soil his name. See? It's just as I said. She's just that kind of girl. He never forgets gratitude. Why would she hold any pessimism in her heart towards the one who saved her life? Yes, it's exactly as you say. It seems Galahad made the correct decision. They were eons apart. They were a different race. But he truly did entrust this to the person closest to him. What? The zoom? Do I get the... Oh wait, that's what the box is, right? The box is, the Mashu thing. Oh my god, Bond level up. The box is 4-star Mashu, right? Surely. That's what that is. Alright, we have these two classes. We get to bring 100 Persona Hassan, baby! Let's go. The back line, let us bring... You know what? Just stick Romulus there. Why the heck not? Do I have 100 Persona Hassans? Oh fuck, her NP up isn't until after this, isn't it? Ah! Because after Camelot, that's when servants actually had to be strong. Now, Mr. Amuse, I'll leave the actual awakening of the noble phantasm to you. But I fear Hermes is not doing very well. One more search, and it'll run out of power. I should reflect on my actions as well. It would seem my plan to search for enchanting, unsolved mysteries has somehow backfired. Mr. Holmes? Oh, please, fear not. It'll work, but only one more time. I never miss the truth. The Lion King's sacred lance, Brongon Miniard. You must know why it exists. Needless to say, I've heard of this name as well, but I've never set eyes upon it. Hermes, show us the truth that lies behind it. I see. Senpai, it looks like the search is complete. Hermes seems rather useful. Foe! The lance that the Lion King possesses. How much do you know of it, Sir Bedivere? Very little. The king had a number of holy artifacts aside from the sword. I imagine Rongo Miniard is one of them. Even the Knights of the Round Table were not informed of it. Merlin called it the Tower at the ends of the world. A pillar of light that stands far west of the Isle of Britain. A tower that stands beyond the horizon, at the edge of the world. The tower? But it's a lance, right? I mean, I understand they're both long and pointy, but... That answer is beyond me, I fear. Mr. Holmes? There are two lances, Miss Sanzang. The first is the massive tower that pierces this world. The lance in its physical form. It is an indication of the lance's strength. It would seem that it indeed exists as a tower, but it cannot be accessed by humans. Most importantly, it exists at the edge of this world. One can never reach the edge, no matter how much they walk. The tower stands at the edge of this world, seeing all of mankind and protecting it. So, you're suggesting it's a powerful magical tower with a great view. Forgot Tower was here. Ota was here. Think of it as a shadow of that. And the other is the lance that the Lion King wields. Think of this as the shadow that this tower casts upon the world. A personal weapon that allows the user to use the skills, the authority of the tower. The tower is the mainframe while the lance is the terminal? A great analogy, Miss Carolite. The tower will continue to exist at the edge of the world, while the lance is held by the tower's keeper. The only mystery that remains is why the tower is pinned on this planet. There is a theory that our world, the human world, is nothing more than a texture placed upon the surface of this planet. Our understanding as this planet's ruling intelligent life form, the laws of physics as we know it, the texture that results from this understanding is our world. And it is sewn tightly to this planet so as to not be removed. What keeps it in place, my friends, is the phenomenon known as the Tower at the Ends of the World. And this tower is not limited to the Isle of Britain either. There are several around the world, one of which is a sacred lance, currently in the Lion King's hands. Huh? Whack. The tower at the end of the world. Now I understand what it means. The king is trying to use such a dangerous thing to... It's like a pagoda, a vessel for receiving faith. I get it. But how is that related to the state of the holy city? What does the Lion King intend to do with it? Most likely the Lion King intends to use the lance as the tower. The Lion King intends to create an ideal world at the holy city by gathering only the chosen ones. Not simply a pure human being, but one that will always do the right thing, no matter what. According to Hermes' calculations, the sacred lance can store up to 500 souls. The holy city was built over the Holy Land in a single night. It seemed impossible, but not until you understand why. That city is the sacred lance itself. People that were brought to the city have all been sealed inside it. The Lion King claims he is quarantining pure humans, but the truth is that he is not letting them get away. An elaborate trap. Impossible. The city is Camelot. The details may be slightly different, but I have no doubt it's Camelot. How could it be turned into such an evil? No, Mr. Holmes' deduction is correct. That is not Camelot. True, the castle of Camelot was created by fairies. No wonder it appeared overnight. But that's not right. I had a bad feeling from the moment I saw it. That's the outer shell of Rango Miniard. It's not something that will save humanity. Then, what will happen to all the people inside the holy city? They must live lives of captivity. They must live lives of captivity while being protected by the king. To live or to die, that is not the issue. All those in the holy city will be consumed by the lance. The sacred lance is similar to the Atlas Institute. It's a shelter, Sir Bedivere. However, there was no room to exist as a life form. All of them are being herded as virtuous human elements. Eventually, the holy city will converge and become a single tower. Inside that tower is a smaller version of hell. The people have not been gathered in this so-called utopia to live. They are samples, to be stored for all eternity underneath the Lion King's command, as though displayed in a case to show the value of mankind. How could this... Whoever's behind such a malicious deed can't be human. Lion King's conduct, whether good or evil, means nothing to me. He's simply protecting his own people. That much is true. There's a huge mistake. What are you talking about, Tota? Let me finish. Now listen. So the holy city has been turned into this tower. Then, what will happen next? I believe the tower will disappear along with the Lion King's army. At the very least, the mountain people and the Lion King will have no reason to fight, because he will fade along with his ideals. You're right. I suppose that would technically put an end to the conflict. Technically. Protect one's own people, it would seem that even the Lion King wants to do that. What a relief to hear. I am of the same opinion as Mr. Tota. Until we see Hermes' analysis. So you're suggesting something else? There's a deeper meaning to the Lion King's actions? Correct. The Lion King intends to turn the holy city into the tower at the end of the world. Surely you know what that means. When the tower is complete, the entire area will become the ends of the world. In exchange for creating the complete world known as the tower, the world outside it must be destroyed. Ha. The Lion King is not simply trying to protect his own people. He's going to eliminate all other people aside from his own. And that destruction has already begun. The reason the singularity has been an exception within an exception is because it exists nowhere in this world. I see. The reason there's nothing on the other side of the desert is because this era has already been separated from human history. Yes, Miss Sanzang. The King of Mages is no longer the one who's trying to destroy this era, nor the one that created it. The Lion King is willing to sacrifice one of the foundations of humanity to create his own utopia. Only gods may do that. But why is the Lion King trying to create a utopia? Let us return to the surface, everyone. We are racing against time. We need to invade the holy city before the sacred lance is complete. There, we need to confirm the Lion King's intent. It's time for some fights, baby! I agree with Bedivere. It makes sense why the mighty skeleton guy told us to come here. We should rendezvous with them as soon as we can. They need to know this. Why didn't the mighty skeleton guy just tell us the truth? Wouldn't that be faster? Because the Muse needed to come here, or perhaps the desert itself, if not this institute. No amount of strength will alter the importance of the people you meet. This old man of the mountain still has a few tricks up his sleeve. The Muse has a mission to accomplish here. Could that be his true intention? Hey! Why do you laugh at me, detective? Pardon me, was I laughing? If that is the case, then what you were saying is quite amusing. Enough to melt this cold, hard expression of mine. Dude, are we going to Ozymandias? Wait, we have to deal with this on the way back too? But of course, and this time this opponent is stronger than any others we've faced. The Atlas Institute does not want people to leave. I thought I've explained this to you. This is the final battle in this underground lost world. Let's make it count. Ah! This sounds like I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose this fight, dude. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. So, we want to focus on filling and P. And it looks like 100 Faces San is the one that needs it the most. Kind of an ass starting deck. We love Leonidas. Okay, he's tanking. Dude, he's tanking. Alright. Dude, the NP gain is so bad. I hate fucking year 1 servants. Year 1 servants have literally no NP gain. No crit. Nice. It might not even have killed even if it crit. Looking at those damage numbers. Holy shit. It went fucking kidding. Let's just try to diminish these numbers. Ah! Holy shit, you may win. It's you may win in time. Probably a bad idea if you're trying to get NP back up on this turn, but I believe. Let's go. God, the damage. Sheesh. That extra attack does so much. Ah! How dare they hit? How dare they hit my 100 Faces San? Yasui. Dude. One day my 100 face will fucking get her NP. And it will be today, apparently. I believe in Leonidas and Yume Rin here. Yeah. Oh my god, that fill. Holy shit. It's a dragon. Oh shit. That's bad. We might actually lose this. Ah. This removes all boss, right? Yep. I believe. I don't think we have the damage for this. I'm not gonna lie. Who's in my backline? Oh my god, that's like no damage. Actually, you know what? That's actually pretty good. I take that back. That's actually pretty good. Bye, Leo. Lubu will die. Please fill NP to full. Okay! Okay. Now Yume Rin lives. Yep, okay, Yume Rin lives. And now we just NP and pray. Okay. Underface should do what? 60k? Sabania. Okay, 53k is pretty good. Okay, we win. Oh, I kind of underestimated how much damage 100 Fist can do. Thank fuck. Okay. That's a W, baby. I was genuinely afraid of that dragon. Senpai, I see light at the end of the corridor. That must be sunlight. The return trip was much quicker. I suppose we owe this one to you, Mr. Holmes. Elementary, my friends. You must not rely on only your visual senses when inside a maze. You can construct a three-dimensional map inside your mind as you proceed. Ah, the master detective! I'm glad to be of service to you in the end. And on that note, I must bid you farewell. So, Chaldea cannot be trusted after all? True, there is much mystery surrounding Chaldea. But there are others I must chase right now. Namely, the Phantom Spirit who... No, I must not discuss this here. If you'll excuse me, Mr. Amuse. How about a little riddle? A parting gift. Simplest of puzzles about the incineration of humanity. I've been thinking. Why 2018? Why now of all times? Huh? None of you questioned it. The King of Mages erased human history itself. So going by the Western calendar, that means the world should have ended before you were even born. However, he went with purging everything in 2018. He altered history leading up to now. Think, incineration in 2018 and burning backwards into history. Huh? Why is that? There's only one logical conclusion. The King of Mages had a reason why he needed to wait until 2018. I suppose he exists in 1000 BC. Between 1000 BC and 2018, there are approximately 3000 years. He needed to burn all of it. Do you follow? The King of Mages did not destroy it because he wanted to. He burned it because he needed to. The results may be the same, but we cannot overlook this tiny detail. Oh. This is because he's like incinerating humanity as fuel for something, right? Now that you mention it... Exactly. How can one bear murderous intent if they do not care at all? However, this is where the inquiry becomes a little tricky. Needless to say, the reason is a complete mystery. One theory is what I've mentioned earlier. The time frame for from the past up until 2018 has meaning. The other is that even King Solomon cannot see past the year 2018. King Solomon had the ability to see into the future. And if for some reason he could not see past 2018, then no future existed in the first place. The same conclusion at which I have arrived. I can only pray that this is not the case. Now then, I must part ways here. Next time we meet, yes, I hope it'll be in a bustling metropolis or metropolitan city like London, not in these wastelands. Hey, Shinjuku shadowing, Shinjuku shadowing. I guess it wasn't Marshu. It was a quartz after all. God King Ozymandias. 15. Wait, is this a boss fight? Hang on. Oh, it's Lancelot. It's Lancelot again. It's like Lancelot, but harder. Except it might be a bit easier because it doesn't have it doesn't have the first wave with the knights. All right. Got improved base stats. No. Okay. So it's essentially the same fight as before. Okay. Except we no longer need Arash on the front lines. Instead, it's got a Battle of Camlin, George in the front. You know what? Let's make this in party 2. Oh wow, I have it in party 2. What the fuck? Wait, this is the exact same lineup. This is probably because I was testing this out against Gawain, I think. There we go there? Actually, do we want Marshu in front? Is Marshu in front? Marshu in front lets us tank more. Because their skills are actually good for tank. Yeah, okay. We want Marshu in front. Marshu's NP doesn't give an attack up yet, does it? Lord Chaldea, it's just defense. So actually, we might want this. Now we can bring this Mystic Code. The only thing is we actually have to survive 7 turns for Salacious Dance to go off. Is that possible with this team? Do I want Marshu there? Okay, St. George tank the first NP. The second NP happens after Salacious Dance already triggers. We only have to worry about the first NP. That being said, Lancelot's normals are kind of rough too because he has those crit buffs. So in reality, we might want Marshu in front here. For the charge ups, isn't this one pretty good? Oh, it's NP gain. We want start. You know what? I believe in this team. I'm pretty sure we win with this. We're pretty good going from neutral to from turn 1 to first NP. After that, it's a bit touchy because we don't have any defense buffs. And Hans is the one coming in, not Marshu. But I think it'll probably be fine because of how he targets. Woo! Looks like that little kitty's happy to be outside again. Of course, I'm very happy too. I'm at a loss for words. It was a long corridor after all. It looks like the sandstorm died down as well. Most likely because it was directly above the Atlas Institute. This region does not belong to the Sun King after all. We don't have time to savor the moment. What a despicable man to await us at the exit. So Lancelot, Master, we're surrounded. Your escape ends here. There's nowhere to run. Surrender. We have no more time to waste on you. If you choose to resist, then we will not hesitate to kill you. We get Mashu Papa moment soon. Let's go. Looks like he's serious. Amuse, please stand back. The failure of one of the knights of the Round Table must be dealt with by a knight. I want to ask about the Sacred Lance. That is an excellent point. It seems I let the blood rush to my head as well. The Knights of the Round Table believe in the king, but that does not mean they know what the lance represents. Yes, as if they are following the Lion King without understanding the role of the lance, it makes sense that they would be convinced. Sir Lancelot, before we fight, I have a question for you. Do you know what the lance really is? The Lion King is after? What? The Holy City is no ideal city. That is the tower of the end of the world. Tower at the ends of the world. It gathers the most ideal humans and places them in a cage. And when that is realized, this entire area will disappear. What the Lion King is doing goes beyond what humans must do. No way! Sir Lancelot lowered his sword. It seems like even the Knights of the Round Table weren't informed about the lance. I did not expect you to know so much. I suppose that means those over there are privy to the same information. All the more reason I cannot let you escape. He knew! He knew! These guys are sick. You would only spread fear where it is not needed. Gah, Lancelot, how could you? You knew of the Sacred Lance, you still serve the king? Have you any idea what he intends to do? Enough! We of the Round Table tolerate no disloyalty to the king. When the city has enough human souls, the doors to the Tower of the Ends of the world will open. This is what the Lion King announced as soon as he summoned us. Yeah. And we decided to obey. Based on his ideals, we slaughtered the Crusaders. And decided to become enemies to all in Nazira. The heck, my door just opened. We have done this even knowing that what the king is doing is inhuman. Enough talk. If you wish to continue this debate, then you must put your life on the line. Now I am mad. What? Milady? Marsha? You were able to stop my Arendite. No, this shield. This present. Don't tell me you're furious. Although he is no longer within me, I'm sure he feels the same. Which is why I must have you pay the price. Sir Lancelot, stop this. I should have had Marsha in the front line. Stop this? Are you scolding me? Forget scolding, I'm disgusted. How can you possibly take pride in yourself as a knight of King Arthur? If you disagree with the king, raise your case. If the king is wrong, then you fight. That is the heart of chivalry that we entrusted to you. Only you. Wait. Just wait, that disrespectful and rebellious tone. That hair that covers one eye. You couldn't be... No more words, Sir Lancelot. No, I challenge you to a duel once more. Marshu? Rest assured, Master, I will not lose to this person. This shield, this armor, this burning heart. They're all crying out to me. Because... Final listen, the third ascension, baby. Let's go. Lady, no. Sir Mash, you look just like... I am Mash Curelight. My true name as a heroic spirit is Galahad. With this flesh and bone I have been granted, I will purge the filth from the proud knights of the round. Oh, that's actually so fucking hype. What the fuck? I forgot about this. Holy shit. I should have had her in the front lines. What am I doing? Okay. Gurika takes the first hit, George takes the second hit. And hopefully Salome takes no hits. We don't care about using this right now because we're gonna run out. We're gonna beat him before the cooldown comes back. Oh, finishes cooling down anyways. Okay. We have to make sure Salome survives without... she needs to survive 2 turns without taunt. She has Black Rail, right? Okay. Dude, I hate the crit buffs. Oh, she still has full health! Okay. There's a possibility that she takes a hit here. So let's just make sure she doesn't die from that hit. Okay. Okay. If she fucking died from that one hit, I would have been livid. I should be counting my cards. That's kind of important at this point. I think we try to take one more turn without taunting. And hopefully he buffs this turn and doesn't crit. That's what we're hoping for. We're hoping for him to buff this turn but not crit. Oh, my volume cut out there for a second. Okay. Now we taunt. We taunt and battle continuation here. And once again, we pray for no crits. Our Salome NP gain right now is kind of rough. No crit. Okay. Now he tanks the NP and Lancelot should, and I was like, he should only do 1 attack with the NP. He might not. It's a little weird when it comes to NPs. We're gonna battle continuation here just in case. Oh, Salome gets hit. You know what? We just pray. Alright, let's turn him into a dragon. Nice. Big damage. So if he does attack, he's attacking Salome. If Salome takes a crit, she dies. But if she doesn't take a crit, then we're fine. The hope is that... Okay, no attacks, good. That's big. Alright, Salacious Dance. We can NP this turn. We can NP this turn. Stall the next turn. Like, if we live the next turn, we get Salacious Dance again while the buffs are still up. Okay. Which means we NP this turn. Because if we don't NP this turn, people might die. We brought this suit just for this as well. So we can get Hans full. The order of NPs should be... Yeah, Salome, Hans, Chariot of Boudica. I think we win. So, first try? I'm trying to think, do we need anything else here? Probably not. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We save... If you don't need to use the skill, you save it for an RNG reset later on. Alright. So first Salome NP is to set up... What's it called? Set up for overcharges. Give the buffs. Hans! I need the buffs! Okay, Salome got all of them. Salome getting all of them is what matters. Hans got none of them! Alright, and this is a... Is that a 500% Chariot of Boudica? I think that was a 500% Chariot of Boudica. Oh my god, the tank! Alright. We have this turn and the next turn. I don't know why I used that. Brain was just like, hey, use it. I think we win. Because he can't kill us this turn. Since we're so tanky right now. Someone gets hit here. Don't get crit. Okay, then Boudica gets hit a few times. And now... Salacious Dance finishes. Alright. Pog! Pog! We win. I didn't even use the fucking Bloodsuck Silver Platter buff. I'm stupid. If he missed out on the kill by like 20k damage, that's why. Hit the buff. Let's go! Holy shit, dude. We win these! Beautiful. I fucking love Salome! Woo! Did I kill? Yeah, I fucking love Salome! Woo! Holy shit. All this setup for a speck of blood. For 200k damage. Oh. The attack is so strong it reaches the core of my body. There's no doubt I gotta take off my sweater. Cause I'm getting too heated up over here. There's no doubt. Now do you see, Sir Lancelot? If you don't understand after this, I'll smash you with my castle. That much? No, it's just as you say, Mashu. I fought a Knight of the Round Table and was defeated. I can no longer call myself a Knight of the King. This doesn't clear away my foolishness, but I've lost my reason to fight you all. Finally, you've come to your senses! Anyway, you look at it, you were fighting reluctantly after all. But still, someone that stubborn accepting their loss so easily? I wonder why. Tanzang. Galahad is... What? Those two are related? Oh, foe. No, not quite, Sanzang. The only time he seemed like a father was when Galahad was a child. Galahad's spirit origin wants me to make that known. In reality, the relationship between Sir Lancelot and Sir Galahad, not very good. Isn't that right, Dad? Oh, I wanted things to go well. I'm sorry, calling me that is bad for my heart. If I'm not ready for it, I'm liable to die from shock. What a complicated family background. Becoming a heroic spirit and being referred to in the way you've most desired. The hostility and bloodlust have been neatly and cleanly erased. Sir Lancelot is no longer an enemy, I see. Now, what do we do, Amuse? Capture Sir Lancelot and enter the Holy City? Or trust him to the mountain people? That is an option as well. Revenge for Da Vinci! Revenge for Da Vinci! Revenge for Da Vinci! As I was defeated, my life is yours. However, before that, I want to show you something. A certain place. If I disappear, all knowledge of it will be lost. More than anything, I would like to avoid that. My unit will escort you. From here, it is only half a day's travel. Oh my god. I got some of the herbal tea dust in my throat. What should we do with this? Let's go see what it is. I understand, but wonder what kind of place it is. Wonder what kind of place it is. A campground? In a place like this? What's more? It's full of people, mountain people, desert people, and even people from the Holy Land. On top of that, this place wasn't built yesterday. You could even say this is a refugee village. Sir Lancelot, you gave the refugees shelter here? There was no choice but to send those chosen by the holy selection to the city. I was free to do as I wished with those who weren't chosen. The king didn't order me to execute them. Moreover, there are quite a few knights who disobeyed the king. There also needs to be a place for them. I used them to guard the refugees. In short, my private army. What amazing sophistry! This is serious treason, Lancelot! But it's fantastic. Come on, Mashu, let him have it. Loafer, good for nothing loser. Although this is something it almost doesn't suit you, deadbeat dad. I told you, please stop calling me that. Where? Oh, is this the merchant guy? No, this is a servant. Who is it? Cursed Arm? No, where did they go? I can't remember. Who is this? Well, just when I was wondering what all the ruckus was. I see you finally arrived. Sure kept me wait. Oh, it's Da Vinci! Oh my god, it's Da Vinci! What? Whoa. Da Vinci? Oh my god, I forgot. I entirely forgot. Hey, nice reaction. The reappearance of the universal genius Da Vinci. Miss me? How have you been, Amuse? Shall we start with a toast celebrating our reunion? Oh my god, it's fucking Da Vinci. Literally, how did I forget? Oh, let's go. Wow. Let's go.
もっと先輩のお役に立てるよう頑張ります。
Honorable Wall of Snowflakes is so fucking broken. Let's fucking go. That's fucking pog. That's so pog. Yo, it's fucking Arendite Overlord himself. Overload himself. Let's go. Alright, my Marshy was finally finalist. Oh, it's the second to last ascent. 4-star. And it's still Lord Caldeus, not Lord Camelot. Okay. Alright, this is my Salome team, I guess. Who am I bringing to this fight? I've got no good riders. However, yeah, baby, it's time to cheat. Welfares, let's go. We have a welfare. I should fucking clean my inventory up. Hang on. These goddamn extra servants in my inventory are throwing me off. Yo, it's real Da Vinci. Back at it again in the shop. I love Maya Sakamoto. Wait, do I... What sort of question did Mother do? I am keeping Final Ascent 3-star CEs in my inventory. Just in case, you know. Just in case. Alright. Oh, then where's that? I need to get the Christmas C combined. Why the fuck are you down here? Quality CE art. Okay. You do? Oh. Holy shit, it's a 50% start CE. I don't have any of those. You know what, let's bring Lord Arendite himself. Aha, low star run dead. Low star run dead. Aha. You know what, we bring... First of all, we bring Medea. I'm a big fan of Medea. Even though I don't get her... legal? What the fuck was that legal license agreement shit? I don't... Oh, I do have her... Rule breaker upgrade. Is Instead of this, let's give you... Sure. Sure. And then instead of the... Oh, that's pretty good. That is pretty... Do I not have a formal craft? Don't. Yeah, I don't have formal craft. I just have another ending. I could just put black rail. Yeah! Why not? Put black rail on, and then we just stick 2 riders in the back here just in case. I have Alexander trained up because he's the only low star servant right now that has a quick support buff, like a quick buff that isn't just for himself. You know what? Sure. This team works. Let's bring this suit. I have one suit I haven't unlocked yet still in the... What's it? One of the default suits? I can't remember what it's called. What? No reunion hug? I guess not. That's too bad. I was looking forward to it. Well, I'll just put it down to your being too shy to hug in front of people. At any rate, I can plainly see your happiness. But if you open your mouth that big, you'll dislocate your jaw. What the fuck? The Zengar? What's the eye doing? What the eye doing? Ah, good. Finally connected. It seems like you've returned from the desert zone. Your safety is the most important thing. I see Da Vinci there as well. Yep, all is right in the world. Wait, what? Da Vinci? You mean she lived through being so spectacularly blown to pieces? Oh, Romani, thank you for such an unsightly reaction. When I return, let me test out my new skill, the astronaut home run. Just kidding, I figured you wouldn't be dead. It wasn't a big deal to me anyway. Muse and Marshu were all sad, so I read the room and decided to play along, that's all. In fact, your being gone would be nothing more than a nuisance, that's all. Ew, this guy is gross. It's not cute when a guy acts tough, especially when he's single and over 30. I'm not- Oh, dude. The fact that these two are married in real life. Oh, my heart. I'm not acting tough, I'm just glad our helping hand is back, that's all. But more importantly, how did you survive? That stuff exploded, didn't it? I didn't think there was any way I could help you. Ah, that was an unexpected development for me, too. I thought if I tossed it high into the air, I'd at least be able to avoid instant death, but... I didn't expect, of all things, the knight leading the enemy assault to jump in front of me and cover me. Can you believe it? Lancelot? Sir Lancelot saved Da Vinci? From far away it looked like a beautiful woman, so in the spur of the moment... I beg your pardon? Just what are you saying? Oh. Haha, that's Lancelot for you. Anything for beautiful women. Wow, a burn from another round tabler. That's right, gotta think about Galahad's feelings too. Wait, Amuse, did you find out the true name of the heroic spirit that fused with Marsh? Yes, home run. We hit a home run at the Atlas Institute. We confirmed the name of the heroic spirit lending me their power, as well as the true nature of the Lion King's sacred lance. I'm sending information about the lance now. I see, that's good. I'll leave the report to you then. Senpai, I won't tell Doctor that we looked into Chaldea, but Mr. Holmes asked me not to. The truth about the sacred lance, eh? That sounds interesting. I'd like to know the details of things up until now too, seeing as I was stuck here and everything. Tell the truth, I've only been able to stand up like this for a few days. For this, I was confined to my bed. Well, I suppose I did hear about your exploits from him, though. From him? It's the fucking merchant! Me, young lady, we've met once before, haven't we? A group of thieves from the Heightless people. I haven't lost it. There's reason in my eyes. Dollar signs. Baby. I heard Sarahan assist the refugees. I had Sarahan assist the refugees fleeing in the opposite direction to us. He's a first-class thief. Sometime after that, he couldn't look after them anymore, so he pushed the refugees here. From then on, I had him look into the state of the wastelands. He did some hard work for very little money. You were quite the nuisance, though. But well, there's no replacement for Miss Da Vinci's wisdom. Her skills in the wasteland proved to be a highly valuable resource. Like finding a source of water and digging a well in a day. I thought she was a goddess of salvation. That's right, even bedridden. There were things I could do. But that armchair detective work ends today. I'll start with a quick warm-up and move on to I fucking knew it. Some light training. How strong have you all become? How much have I recovered? Let's find out with a little battle. A battle? How did you come to that conclusion? Senpai, Da Vinci is acting weird.
Oh, what else is new?
Haha, as expected of the muse. Well then, while we battle, I'll have you tell me about this sacred lance. Fill me in on what the Lion King is aiming for. Alright. He does have a fucking fill. God, look at this. Oh, I can't believe in Lancelot, in Camelot, they still didn't give you max level support servants. Even though the situation in Camelot was so fucking dire for players. All in all, pretty funny. Wow. So Lancelot is a crit DPS unit, right? He's got a really powerful crit buff and a crit of a... Oh yeah, wow. Got a crit strength buff as well. And that's just a Gabba. Okay. I've never used Lancelot. I remember when he came out and everyone was like, holy shit, this servant is so broken. Hidden 5-star and all that. But I never used him. But maybe... No. We AoE here. This is just a heal, right? Yeah. I think actually MPing him there would have been fine because there was those those arts cards. It's probably fine. This will soften him up enough. We'll bust the party. Hey, big? Not so big? Wait, who's the saber in this encounter? Is it Bedivere? No, Bedivere was also in the support list, wasn't he? Who the fuck is the... Crit. Gun kill! Useless fucking casters with a 0.9 times thing. Is that a... You do this. Oh, I should have used Lancelot's crit thing. Oh, it's fucking Saruhan! What the hell? Wait, that's hype as fuck. That's so good. Alright. Oh, we still fucking one turn for that. Damn it. We focus on murderizing Da Vinci because she actually has a useful MP. Oh, wow! Holy shit, everyone got it. That's so good. Crit. You fucker. That is bad. Maybe not. That is perfect. This will clear a buff. Okay, the crit damage though? Dude, that was underwhelming as fuck. Still have another turn of it. And we have 2 guaranteed Lancelot cards this turn as well, right? Yep. I was counting my cards this time. This kills. Surely. With everything here, this kills, right? Oh yeah, this kills. God, that buff list is kind of insane. What is this crit star per turn? Holy shit. That crit generation was fucking crazy. A perfect hand to finish it off as well. Holy shit, the all crits. Nice. Okay. And that's the truth about the Sacred Lance. Do you understand, Da Vinci? Well, we're going right back into it. So to put it simply, the point of the Holy Selection is to select humans, those who won't stray from the path of righteousness no matter what kind of evil has invaded their hearts. To gather people of lawful good alignment into the Holy City Camelot, then absorb Camelot into Ronga Miniard, thereby creating a sort of space colony that can continue to exist no matter what kind of isolation it is in. In which case, it would be able to withstand the King of Mages' incineration. That's the Lion King's goal. Yes. Yes? That's right. All of us believed that ideal was righteous. What the? Benavir, you can say it. Lancelot was wrong. No, I don't want to attack him while he's down. Right, you're so kind. I like that kind of person. In that case, I'll continue for you. The Lion King had the wrong idea. It's not good to take people's choices away from them. But all of the Knights of the Round Table accepted that idea, albeit at the cost of their own identity. That's because they believe in the past King Arthur. However, the current King Arthur is no longer the same. Right? Why did King Arthur become the Lion King? That I don't know. At the time we were summoned, the king was already in that form. There's also no indication that His Majesty's heart was invaded by the one you call the King of Mages. There were knights who disobeyed, saying he had gone mad. But really, there was no reason for him to do so. It's not madness. It's not madness. I mean, the current King Arthur doesn't even have any sense of reason to begin with. No sense of reason? Are you calling His Majesty a puppet? One that's controlled by Agravain? Agravain? Oh, King Arthur's aide. Arhan mentioned something about him. But how Agravain took over the Merchant's Guild and lined his own pockets while using his role as a royal aide as a cover. Well, regardless of what Agravain was thinking, I can explain why King Arthur became the Lion King. She is no longer human, no longer a heroic spirit. Her very existence changed from holding onto the Sacred Lance for too long. Her existence has changed? Yes, she was originally a legend born on this earth. Through the Sacred Lance, she became one that sits in the heavens. If she had sense of normal reason, she would focus on improving life in the ideal city she had aimed to build. But she didn't choose that. She didn't even think of that. In order to maintain this everlasting world of man, she envisions, she turned down all human happiness. This was a transcendence viewpoint that went beyond being cool-headed. You honestly believed this. Mankind is something of value. However, human life has no value. The result was the Holy City. Truly a god's perspective. That is what I meant by having no sense of reason. So her existence changed. That's believable. The King Arthur who manifested in this singularity is, rather than a heroic spirit, a divine spirit. One of the gods. So that means a goddess? Not what we would call a god, though. A Buddha wouldn't exist without mercy. But why? Why did it turn out this way? King Arthur was trying to bring peace to Britain, to bring happiness to all its people. Why did the King of Knights turn out like that? We'll talk about King Arthur's transformation later. The situation is too dangerous. Not only was that era already in ruins, but building a human world without humanity? If that's the case, even if we beat Solomon and prevent his machinations, the history of mankind will be a mess. The Lion King's sacred lance, the holy city Camelot, will be a cancer even after humanity is restored. Whatever happens, we have to stop the Lion King. I will have an audience with the king. I will be the traitor. And I'll stop the sacred lance, surely. That's impossible, Sir Lancelot. Oh, that's impossible. Sir Lancelot, you received a gift from the Lion King, didn't you? If so, the instant you turn your sword on the king, you'll be burned away. I didn't want to say it, but, well... The moment they accepted their gifts, the Knights of the Round Table lost their ability to turn on the king. We have no choice but to join up with Hassan and attack the holy city up front. But that mighty skeleton guy said he would come to the battlefield, but that alone wouldn't be enough to beat the Lion King's armies. The difference in the forces is too great. Plus, there's the light of judgment too. Attacking as we are now would be suicide, and suicide is absolutely out of the question. I don't mind doing it myself, but to have it done in front of me by someone else who would drive me to tears. We don't have the forces to attack the holy city, but no one else has the strength left to help us. Amuse? There is one person, isn't there? King Ozymandias. If he asked the Sun King to help, what if we asked the Sun King to help us? There's no way. That haughty king would never come to our aid. Yeah, I'm opposed to that idea too. Besides, once we defeat the Lion King, we'll have to think of how to defeat Ozymandias too. No. We may have overlooked that. It's not impossible. If the Lion King is left alone, Egypt will disappear too. He would know that. If we give him our terms, Ozymandias will help us. We will not turn down something to his benefit. And those terms are? We won't get anywhere if they demand that we hand over Amuse, though. No need to worry about that. He doesn't look like it, but he's simple-minded. Oh? He only sides with whoever can win. You'll tell him directly that there is value in fighting alongside us. Ugh. Okay. I can't remember. Oh, shit. How do I fight? How do I fight Ozymandias? There's an Ozymandias fight coming up, right? I don't know how I'm gonna fight that. I'm kind of scared of that fight too now. But it's probably fine. This isn't a boss fight, is it? Wait. This. Sure. Oh, I'm getting tired. Maybe time for us to leave soon. Dude, it takes so long to read dialogue. Okay, we're ready to cross the desert. Shall we leave soon, Amuse? The group consists of Amuse, Marsh, Sanzong, Tota, Sir Lancelot, and his elite followers. It's possible that we'll battle King Ozymandias' forces as well. Sir Lancelot and his followers will have to be in high spirits. Where is Bedivere? I asked him to contact the mountain people, and go to the eastern village a little earlier. He already knows the sign of the cursed arm. That should be appropriate, right? That's good. Bedivere will have a good rest. You've got quite a good eye for judgment, Da Vinci. My reading comprehension skills are fucking kaput. Don't praise me as a genius for things which are obvious. You're also quite the servant. Bedivere will let Hassan know that we'll be joining forces with the Sun King, but Hassan is hostile towards the Sun King, so I worry about whether or not he'll accept. Accepting it is the only option. All right, I'm going to go too, Mr. Vinci. I leave it up to you, Sirhan. This is exactly why your grassroots networking will help. Okay. I assume it'll be an awkward talk, though. If I could use the young man as an excuse, it should be 50-50. Me? Yes, you. Could you eloquently and efficiently go and borrow Ozymandias' forces? Sir Lancelot. Sir Lancelot, 40 Raider Knights are prepared for battle. Very good. The remaining knights will stay here and await information from Bedivere. The mountain people accept our invitation. The forces here will move to the hidden valley near the holy city, and stand by. Yes, my lord. Good fortunes to you. Fighting the Lion King, right? Yes, although it might be too late. I made an oath to the king. I chose to swing this sword for him. However, if he has lost his humanity, it is his subjects' duty to set things right. Even if it means people will see me as a monster, now is the time to carry out my final act of loyalty. Hey, let's not get gloomy. First, we have to appeal to the Sun King. Right. If we have to look as strong as possible and convince him that there's no way we'll lose. Amuse, Marsh. We won't be able to communicate in the desert, so be careful. Okay, Amuse, let's board the new and approved Ornithopter. It's been reborn. A land, sea, and air universal mode of transport for 4 people, complete with thrusters and canards. Behold, the Bastignon. A universal Bastignon. A Bastignon. Woohoo! It's so comfy! Bastignon! Look, it's so cute! Yes, indeed, Sansang, you are the perfect audience. But I would like you to be careful. It can cross lakes and, with the aid of a ramp, can even glide around 200 meters, but in exchange, it's pretty fragile. If it is even a small golem, it'll fall apart. That is to say, you're going too fast, Amuse. Desert racing, let's go! I understand how you feel, but please calm down, Master. Lancelot and the others are getting farther away. Hota's getting farther away too, and he's shouting something but I can't hear. In terms of handling a horse though, he's on par with Lancelot. That's my disciple for you. Whatever he does, he's first class. Watch where you're going, fools. There's a purple wall ahead. Watch out in front? Purple wall? What? Senpai, emergency brake, my apologies. Woohoo! We're drifting in the desert! Hollywood! I fucking love Fate. That's those mysterious life forms from some time ago. There's so many of them. They're just like a wall. The ones that lived seem to have multiplied. What marvelous vitality! But it was a mistake for them to try to take their revenge. It's time we'll annihilate these mysterious... This time we'll just annihilate these mysterious life forms. Huh? Hollywood? Ugh.
ここに新たなるローマが立つのだ。
Dude, Roma.
ローマである。
Average Roma
ふざ
enjoyer.
けて前の練習ってことでどこを見ている消えて
セッテム。
どこを見ている消えて
What the fuck? I low rolled. I low rolled damage is the only explanation. Holy heck, there are a bunch of them.
お任せを。
前の練習ふざけてる
はい。
の上からくるくるしてみようかしら
We are gaming. Oh my god. These wave missions, man. Ugh. Gross. Disgusting.
お前がやりなさい。舞の練習ってこと。たまにはこういうのもね。
Kill. Okay, this kills as
上
well.
からくるくるしてみようかしら。触るな。
It sucks. It sucks so much that they like charge, you know? You know what I mean? You know, you picking up what I'm putting down?
滅びないかしら。見せたくはない。
Kind of an insane thing to say, but like, oh my god, we're in sunlight.
はあ、夏うざ。お前がやりなさいよ。
The fact that they like have time to charge up their NP because more keep coming, and you can just accidentally leave one up. It's so annoying. Oh, it's big damage. This kills two, right?
上からくるくるしてみよう。
Oh, it doesn't.
触れられると思ったか。最後にこ
Close.
う。触る
Extra attacks from card based or mono card brave chains do so much damage.
お前がやりなさいよ。
Roma.
どこを見てる。消えて。
Hit him again. Hit him again. Shit. Oh well.
覚悟はできてるんでしょうね。
Alright, Imperial Privilege. Hit. Let's go!
神のありようローマである。
Oh, I got a full fucking... The Buster Buff! Let's go!
いざロー、
Roma, baby! Please kill the 54k HP one. There's no way you don't.
すべてマグナボルイス
Oh my god, you do not. Wait. Yeah, you do not.
ローマ
Oh, but you killed the big one. Holy shit. The attack buff happens after. That's so annoying.
お前がやりなさいよ。どこを見ている。
Let's go.
見るがいい我が槍すなわちローマがここにあることを
Fucking love Roma. I love Romulus so much. And so, having overcome various trials and tribulations, we finally arrived at the Great Temple. Who are you talking to? As you can see, in preparation for tomorrow's battle, everyone is asleep though. Oh, me. You're talking to me. Thanks for all your hard work, Amuse. Look, it's the same as usual, but this time I wonder if you've become a little more masculine. Oh, that sounds suspicious. Something's changed. Something. We've been so busy with so many things, we haven't had much time to say much. We haven't had time to say much. Since it's just two of us, I thought it'd be a good opportunity to try and catch up. Well, incidentally, I did have something else. Amuse. Are you hiding something? Not from me, but from Roman. Oh, okay. You made eye contact with Mashu, right? You seemed surprised. This is the territory of Egypt. The conversation between us won't reach Chaldea. It's alright. If there's anything wrong, I'd like for you to be able to tell me. I trust Da Vinci with my fucking life. I see. The 2004 Holy Grail War. Yes, I didn't know that either. I was summoned to Chaldea much later. Only met the previous director very briefly. Near the end of that year, Marisbury died. I didn't know about the relationship between Romani and the former director. Oh, speaking of which, Heroic Spirit was summoned to Mashu shortly before my summoning. At that time, Mashu's condition got worse. The former director apparently asked Romani for help. Romani learned of Heroic Spirit possession experiments at that time, and seemed to regret his foolishness. He had been to Chaldea for some years, but never realized that section existed. Of course, I was shocked too, and angry. I wish I had never been summoned to Chaldea. But then, why did you stay in Chaldea? Well, there's a chance that Heroic Spirit summoning could disappear in the future. and I had a scientific curiosity, so I couldn't turn it down. But the biggest reason was Romani. I knew from one look. This is the kind of guy who overworks himself. Overwork himself? Romani is only human, not a mage. Just like you, he experiences various emotions when dealing with challenges. He possesses greater than ordinary gifts, but he's not a genius to surpass other people. That kind of person was carrying humanity on his back, and was becoming desperate. Romani himself didn't know why he would have to do such a thing. He never said it, but I understood that he was at his wit's end. Because I'm a genius. That's why I chose to stay in Chaldea. The point is, I couldn't turn my back on Romani. Is the doctor a good person? He's neither, and he's both. I mean, that's what human beings are. But Romani is holding a trump card, I'll tell you that. Just as you suspect, Romani is hiding something. That's... well, it's like the Holy Grail. He's secretly holding onto a means to grant one wish. But he's too scared to even think about it. Why? It's simple. If he uses it, he'll disappear. That's why he can't use it. You mean he'll die? Yeah, something like that. Anyway, Dr. Roman's past is a mystery. But he doesn't have any ulterior motives. He'll be your ally. To the end. That alone I'd stake my title of genius on, so please, don't pick on Romani too much. As you know, his will is like tofu. If he loses confidence, it will have an effect on our chances of survival. Thank you, Da Vinci. What? I should be thanking you. It helps your thoughtful person. There. Okay, you should sleep. Our negotiations with King Ozymandias are tomorrow. Holy cow, he returns. No, I haven't. It's surely going to be a long day. Make sure to prepare for battle. Dude, how am I gonna finish Lost Belt 1? Well, technically speaking, I have this, I have Babylonia, I have Final Singularity, which isn't that long. And then I have to finish Lost Belt 1. Holy shit. This is gonna take forever. Alright, the God King Ozymandias. What is this section, dude? Look at that. Look at that fucking... Holy shit, look at that class distribution. Hang on, I'm looking up what this fight is. I'm pretty sure this one won't be a problem, but just in case it ends up, you know, having a surprise Nitocris fight at the end, I want to be prepared. God King Ozymandias 3 of 3. Oh, it's a Nitocris fight at the end. Holy shit. That's fucked up. That's so fucked up. How do I fucking fight that? That's so fucked up. Okay, no single targets. Riders, huh? Well, it's obvious then. We use Lubu. The Nitocris has 380,000 health. That's a big problem. We keep Spartacus. Spartacus is good here. I mean, I feel like we just like we just do this, right? It's a little toxic, but so was this fight. Yeah, that seems alright. That seems alright. Let's do the no. Give you that. Wait, that's only 10% increase to Duster performance? Shit. I guess we give him this. Then you can keep this. You are a bastard. Wait. Where's... Okay, hang on. That's fine. And you take this, and then you... I don't give you Black Grail. Because Black Grail is kind of useless on you right now. You know what? We just give you Victor of the Moon. Alright, we might wipe here. I should probably level up Lubu's attack. Or Fohu's attack. We're probably gonna be fine. You know what? We probably do this instead. Yeah, we don't want to be too much of sickos. This is probably fine. Then we bring... Oh my god, I fucking hate this game. Oh, Maiden's Luncheons are pretty good CE. Oh, pretty interesting CE anyway. 35% special attack burn. Oh. That's a fucking interesting CE. How have I never looked at some of these CEs? Hang on, this is a 50% start CE, right? Yeah. What do we want for you? You know what? We just give you Battle of Calvin. Oh, where's the motorbike one? Oh, it's special attack against riders. MP strength if equipped by a rider. Dude, I've got no good fucking CEs, dude. Dead. Dead. Sure hit. Awakened Will could be interesting. That's an interesting CE. Honestly, I Rhythm Birth. Fuck it, we go. I sent a messenger to King Ozymandias. Let's wait for his reply first. Da Vinci, just to be safe, what was the message exactly? Of course it was. We're going to ask you to join our course and be ready when we come get you. Good. Very good. Of course, King Ozymandias is the personification of human confidence, arrogance, and narcissism. With someone like that, modesty will have the opposite effect. We need to display our own strength, stand firm, and say, "Hey, we can be worthy opponents." There's movement. A group of guardian beasts is storming out the temple as the gates open. All hands, prepare for battle. Just as planned, we will meet Ozymandias' forces head on. The time has come. Let us show them a single knight can rival the strength of 100 soldiers. Can't fucking read. Okay, we'll count on Sir Lancelot to deal with their armies. Are you ready, Amuse? Charge! Right. Let's break through the Guardian Beast and make King Ozymandias grant us an audience. I did tell them to return. I also did tell them when that happens, I will be their enemy. Yet these insolent fools would be this ignorant. I cannot even be angry at these clowns anymore. Isn't that right, Nitocris? Wouldn't you say your repeated assistance to them has proven amusing? That was not my intention. My sincerest apologies, Pharaoh Ozymandias. I will no longer allow my foolish actions to sully your shining glory. No need for that. This is rather amusing. It shall not be counted as your failure. However, to think my guardian star would dwindle on the eve of our confrontation with the Lion King. It seems my judgment was clouded as I took the Holy Grail so rashly. My guardian star would dwindle on the eve of our confrontation with the Lion King. Huh. Until now, everyone has been fighting over this Holy Grail, even after they were made aware of the fact that the world of the adventure would be incinerated. Nay, perhaps that only deepened their desire. Even after they become heroic spirits, a hero is capable of great sins. Fearing it would lead to further ruin, I kept it in my possession. It seems now I am suffering for it. My intention was to seal the Grail, but doing so also sealed away my freedom. If I have the Grail, even the Lion King can't easily make his move, I said. What a joke. Yeah, sorry. I'm looking at memes. No, your judgment was correct, O Pharaoh. Heroic spirits are greedy beings, but you, and only you, are different from the others. A pharaoh who was more prosperous than anyone on this earth. You alone have not sought after the Grail. Prosperity alone cannot erase the greed in my heart. Also, are you not a pharaoh as well? You, the incarnation of the sky god Horus? If you want, I can give you the Grail. Well, how about it? It's not too late. You are already a heroic spirit. Using the Grail to turn into a real Horus might not be so bad. I'm far too mature to be a pharaoh, hence I shall not refer to myself as one in front of you. The Holy Grail belongs to you. I am content to be but a guardian of the mirror to the underworld. I admire your loyalty. Perhaps a queen like you does not need power, but a friend. Very well. Talking with you has relieved some of my boredom. Go, Pharaoh Nitocris. Sever that weakness residing in your heart. As you wish. The Pharaoh is a god. As such, my decision is absolute. However, I wonder what the gods would say if the world is erased. The outcome will not change no matter what the Lion King chooses to do. That's how perfect a plan the King of Mages devised. To wait for your extinction or to flee. The Lion King chose the latter. And me? What would I, the Sun King, do when faced with such a decision? Yeesh. We have infiltrated the temple. I still remember how to get to the throne room, so I'll lead the way. Huh? What's the matter, Sansang? You've got a gloomy look on your face. I thought you'd be shouting something like, "This'll be a breeze." I'm overflowing with that sentiment, but I got a bad feeling the moment we entered the temple. The Muse, I don't want to dampen the mood, but I've been to the Holy City, so I'm going to say this. This Grand Temple feels just like the Lion King's Holy City. I know this place will be a shelter too. King Ozymandias has the same means as the Lion King. With this Grand Temple, he can probably do the same thing as the Holy City. So King Ozymandias doesn't have to fight the Lion King? Actually, he's going to avoid the confrontation? How disrespectful, Mashu. Pharaoh Ozymandias will not run. The likes of the Lion King are of no concern to us. Light of judgment, what a joke. A stream of light like that is powerless against my mirror. No matter how many times the Lion King throws his sacred lance at us, I will be the very shield that protects this temple. Queen Nitocris. Yes, it has been a while since I last saw you, Mashu, the Muse. How admirable that you've returned to this Grand Temple. I should praise you for keeping that promise. However, it also means you must be prepared for the trial. It is time to display your strength. I cannot allow the voices of the weak to reach the ears of King Ozymandias. It's time to send our thoughts and ideals down the raging Nile. If you want to move past this point, it will only be over my corpse. I see. Let's go, Marshu. That's it? That's it. That's how a courageous hero should act. O mirror of the underworld, O warriors from the forgotten and ruined world, Nidocris orders you. Return this once to the present world. Okay. Now then, let your trial begin. If you desire an audience with the king, defeat these monsters that have answered my summons. My name is Pharaoh Nidocris. Upon your victory, I will show you the road to glory. Okay. Okay.
落ち着け。我々には知恵がある。
We win these, I think.
はい。
注入します。一辺たりとも。
Alright. My throat is kind of dying. So I will do this fight and then I will end the stream. Holy shit. I've considered doing a thing where I just skip all dialogue and go read it later. But the like, I'll read it later mentality is the biggest lie anyone's ever told themselves. Maybe I'll do it though. Kind of hard to stream this game. No, you know what? Maybe it isn't. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. That is bad. That's bad enough to reset on. Yeah, it's not hard to stream this game. What am I saying? I've been streaming for 3 hours. That's probably why. It's hard to make progress while streaming this game, I guess. I guess I just read everything. You know what? Maybe we'll try read everything in our head metal. I don't think that'll be any faster. I'm just thinking about how I need to get to the gosh darn Lost Belts 2. Crit again? Okay, kill. Nice. You fucker. You fucker. How could they fucking do this to me? Look, there's no way. Oh, that doesn't kill. Are you kidding me? Okay, don't hit. Okay, we're good. That being said, I realize I have not charged NP at all. Shit. That's good. That's a minor problem. Don't hit Lubu. You are a fucker. Fine, I'll taunt. It's fucking ugh. My Zerkers die too quickly. They didn't charge NP fast enough. I don't even know if Lubu will get an NP off in this, I'm gonna be honest. Oh wait, I still have a heal left. You know what? I definitely should have brought the plug suit instead. Because you can't guarantee your own survival from Nidocris' NP even with an evade. Because of the insta-kill chance. Okay. We try to get some NP off of this. Oh, she has Rapid Words of the Vine as well, doesn't she? Ludicrous. That might be rough. I hate that this is what's showing up now. Is this 3 turns? Yeah. Okay. That's a lot of fucking health. Don't do it. No Rapid Words of the Vine rule. Oh, she only has 2 turns. Oh. That is very interesting. Oh, fuck it. I'm so ass. There's no way he didn't fill. Fill and don't die. Shit. Shit. Honestly, I might evade there. It might be a good moment to evade. Fuck, do I even win this? This might be a stop playing and go train a rider up real quick kind of moment. A single target rider that is an Ascalon. St. George Ascalon guy. Okay, we do. Oh, because it's the fucking. I forgot that was the fucking NP buff. Do this instead. Guarantee it. Alright, now you have to hit middle. Fuck. Hit middle. Let's go! Okay. This is gonna be a little rough. I don't know. I'll be happy if this can get me like 100k damage. I don't know if it will though. Bust the party. Here we go. Oh! That's 100k, let's go. Yeah, right. You did your work, Lubu. Charm. No! Alright. I'm gonna emergency evade here. Even though it's kind of rough to do it. Since it might not matter anyways. And it might have been better used on just like a regular turn where it could actually save someone. It's fine. Alexander has high death resist. She didn't even buff. She didn't even buff us with her death chance up. Let's go! Now you hit Alexander for more NP charge. Yeah! Hey, this is when things get a little bit interesting. A little bit wacky, a little bit wild. Do a little bit of a... Do a little punching first, I reckon. And then we get Yume Rin's NP up. I think we win this. We can still win this. That is not a lot of damage. That's helpful. That's also helpful. Not helpful enough, though. Shit. It's at times like this I regret not leveling up my skills. It's fine. Let's go full Yume in here. And she won't be able to resist feeling Yume in. Actually, Yume can feel her in people here. Okay. And now... I fucking forgot you had a... fucking NP charge up yourself. For the entire team. Okay. You do this, I guess? I guess actually fucking... It does no damage. Sounds like Zephyr doesn't do any damage here. Oh, that was kind of big. You crit. Ah, shit. We're fine. Wait, we just kill here, right? Free? Okay, I don't know why I thought we were gonna wipe here. Oh, unless? Okay. Because if she rapid words to the vines than NPs, we might lose. Okay. Bussin'. Nice. Very epic fight. No grail buffs, no problem. Truly the skill of a seasoned warrior. Certainly worthy of an audience with the king. Oh, actually, no. Head read meta. Because we're speedrunning now. May hold a grudge later, but oh well. Get upset, so you follow the best. Many times, so I think it's this time she'll accept it. Yeah, so basically we just spare her, right? And what time is it? Holy shit, it's 7:30. Okay. I think that is where we end off. We like barely touched our AP. That is where we end off today. I'm gonna go train a fucking single target rider, man. Holy shit. Is there a Buster? There's no like Buster single target rider. Or like Art single target rider, is there? Filter. We want rider. Okay, Arts or Buster NP. Oh wait, Magikarp is Arts. Right. It's like weird. It's like weird. Okay. Quick. Yeah, okay. There's more quick than there are Arts and Buster combined. Holy shit. Dude, there aren't enough low stars, I swear to god. There literally aren't enough low stars. We need more. Alright. That is GG from me. Fuck is my... I'm not gonna like cut towards end screen or anything. I'm just gonna fucking close it. Is honestly, this is just me. This is just a way for me to record my run, just in case anything like cool happens, and I can go look at that myself later. Also, like when I play Fate and I'm just like playing Fate and doing literally nothing else, I'm like, damn, I should probably just stream this. I guess I may as well. Either way, how's it go again? Thanks for sticking around if you stuck around. I've been Amuse. I'll see you whenever. Oh.